Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio. Today we have a very cool battle report for you. Big Will in the building, back with his Black Templars, and they are taking on the mighty Drukhari. But before we go into that, we've got all the cool new stuff.
Yeah, we do.
So thank you to Games Workshop again. We have the new chapter approved and the new Minotaurian field manuals, basically the new adjusted points for 40k, and obviously all the new cool missions and updates on how to play matched play in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very excited again. Thank you Games Workshop for sending it for preview for free. And yeah, we're very excited. So this game specifically is basically to preview a bit of the points changes and most importantly preview some of the missions that are in here, or one of the missions that are in here, which we're very happy about. Missions they've added a bit of spice to them, as you will see in this specific mission that we're going to play today, and I think they've done a very good job with that.
Yeah.
So again, maybe we haven't got time this week, but maybe we'll do a short review on the book. Maybe we'll put it onto SN Plus for those SN Plus subscribers, and we'll talk a bit more about the chapter proof. But to tell you the truth, not a lot has changed.
It's mainly the missions, right?
It's basically the missions, and most importantly, they've actually changed a bit of how the keywords work. So there's actually no souping at all in matched play. So if you were using Kronos with Kraken when you were playing Nids, you're not allowed to do that anymore. If you were playing Adeptus Sororitas and you were playing with
Bloody Rose and Martyred Lady, you can't do that anymore.
So
they've stopped in sub-faction souping. You can still soup different factions, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just to stop the internal codex from grabbing all the good stuff.
Exactly.
And basically trying to benefit from that all.
Yeah, it's exactly what SN Battle Reports has been doing at their events for the last 6 or 7 years.
Literally, yeah.
It's basically gone to that. So they tweaked about souping in general, and now they've tweaked it exactly how we've been running events for a very long time. So we're very happy to see that. Anyway, for today we're playing one of the missions called
Tide of Conviction.
Tide of Conviction. I actually specifically chose this one because it's one of the ones that caught my attention the most. It's a hold 2 or more. Hold 2 to grab 4, sorry, and hold more than your opponent to grab 12, and then hold 3 or more.
Hold
to
2,
grab
hold 3, hold more.
Yeah,
4, 8, 12. There's a really cool new thing that they're doing, which is this second primary that you score points for, which we obviously will mention as the game goes along.
Yeah, before you had secondary specific in each of the missions. Now it's like a second primary, which scores you extra points. It's brilliant. I really enjoy how we're doing. We've been playtesting it off camera as well, and we are enjoying it very, very much. So with that said, we are going to go straight onto lists, but before that I'm going to preview the battlefield for today. Very cool abandoned city battlefield for today. We've got a lot of ruins, we've got some crates as well, and yeah, it goes really well with the mats, and those ruins are just gorgeous. So we can't wait to get on the battlefield and start killing each other. That's what we're here for.
That's all I like to do.
Exactly. So with that said, we're going to go straight onto lists. We're going to start with the Drukhari for today, and this is actually a list that I've been thinking about using for a very, very long time. It's completely different from what you normally see, and that's what we're here for. We want to show you different things that you're not normally seeing and you're not normally playing against. So hopefully it runs well. I think this has got teeth.
It's got
to deal with a lot of lists, and I'm eager to actually play on the battlefield. So with that said, I've got a Spearhead and I've got a Vanguard. Okay. So I'm starting with very few CP, but we're going to go into that later on. So I've got a Vanguard, and that is the Kabal of the Black Heart. And my Spearhead is actually a custom Coven, which is called Artists of the Flesh. Yeah. So what that does is basically all my Coven units get a -1 to the damage roll.
But you've probably seen around, because a lot of people are running it now.
Yes, we've got the rack spam going on. We've got the Talos still coming back to play. And yeah, so I'm using that for you guys to see what it's all about. And obviously Kabal of the Black Heart, everybody's played it. And yeah, so I'm going to mix everything about now that you know what detachments I've got. So starting with all of my HQs, I've got Drazar himself, the boss from the Drukhari. He is just personally, and also includes.
Yeah, he's so good.
And he is my Warlord for today, so he has the Hatred Eternal Warlord trait. So he's hitting all hits and all wounds constantly, which are amazing when you're fighting twice.
Yeah, he gets those full rerolls are just crazy.
Perfect, yeah. Moving on to his side, we have a Homunculus. So the Homunculus is actually upgraded to have a Relic and a Warlord trait. So for his Relic, he's actually got the Nightmare Doll. So basically it grants him a 4-up Feel No Pain, and then he's got Master I think it's got
Master Regenerist.
Yeah, Master Regenerist. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So instead of healing D3 wounds back to at the end of the movement phase to one of these Talos, he's actually giving them a flat 3,
so
which is great.
A Chief Apothecary, basically.
A Chief Apothecary, exactly that.
Nice.
Especially as he's doing it at the end of the movement phase. So that is him for today, and then behind them we've got 2 Archons for today, leading the Cabal of the Black Arts. We have a standard one with a Huskblade. Okay. No upgrades on him at all. And then just cheap, but you know, Archons are still good. And then we've got one which is upgraded a bit more. So he has Ancient Evil, which is basically his Warlord trait, which makes a unit fight last in the fight phase. And he's got the Djin Blade. So an upgrade from the Huskblade, which you do have to pay 5 points for, but it's a monster. -3, gives you 2 extra attacks and a damage of 3. It is amazing.
Yeah.
I normally give Hatred Eternal to him, but with Drazar on the table, I think it's better to give Hatred Eternal to Drazar. So that is all my HQs.
And he's also got Splintered Genius.
I've upgraded Splintered Genius for him to fight twice, once per game. Yeah. Which I think is a upgrade you do want, especially when you've got all these upgrades on him. No troops, so we're skipping the troops. Troops out the way, and then we go on to elite choices. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 units of Incubi. Yeah. Units of 5. I'm not spamming 30 of them.
I still think 3 units of 5 is good, though.
It's perfect. Yes, that's how we go. So 3 units of 5, and everybody knows how Incubi work, and I can't wait for them to get stuck in. Moving behind them, we have some fast attack. We've got 2 units of Scourgers. Both have 4 Haywire Blasters in each, and one of the leaders has no upgrades, but I did have 5 points spare on one of them, so I've given an Agonizer to the other. Moving on to the back row here, we've got 2 heavy support, 2 Dizzy Ravagers, so basically 3 Ravagers with Disintegrator Cannons. You don't see them a lot, you normally see them now mostly with the Dark Lancers, but when you're playing a lot of Marines with 2 wounds each, I thought, look, let's bring them in and give them a shot. Exactly. We've got 3 Venoms, dedicated transports, upgraded to have a further Splinter Cannon of them, so they have 6 shots each. And obviously these are here specifically to carry around the Incubi and probably the 2 Archons and Drazani. So it's a little party pass in each. You don't want to get too close to them, especially with Drukhari being able to disembark, advance and charge. Exactly. Lastly, but by no means least, we've got 3 units of 2 Talos. Again, the guns I'm taking for today are Haywire Blasters on them, so 2 Haywire Blasters each. I've got the Macro Scalpel, and I've got the Chain.
I've got the Macro.
You've got the Dragon. I've got the
Macro Scalpel,
and the Chain Snails.
The Chain Flails.
Flails. That's it. And yeah, that's it. That's my list for today. Let's move on to the Black Templar.
Right. So before we start this, I just want to say that the chapter approved did change the list really slightly. Yeah. So Redemptors have gone up 10 points each base.
Sadly.
Which means that my list is now 30 points over. Yes. How did I remedy this? Well, I just took out 1 Vanguard.
And that's it.
And that was it.
30 points.
We now have 1 less model.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And I just want to point out that no changes in Drakkari at all. I think what they did was the emergency FAQ of points they took out in November, I think it was.
Yeah, the data slate.
They basically, it was a carbon copy of chapter approved.
Correct. So basically, so they've gone up 10 points each. So the list went up 30 points. Yeah. Just took out 1 Lightning Claw Storm Shield Vanvet, and we were good to go. Yeah. So going into the list itself, I'm running a Vanguard detachment, which is basically my favorite detachment to run right now. Okay. And I've chosen the Vow, Uphold the Honor of the Emperor. So army-wide 5-up invuln, can't wound me on 2s, and I don't get the benefits of cover. Which, come on, let's be real. I don't really
mind. It's the one you want to take.
It's the one you want to take most of the time, even if like I've got mostly storm shields. So going through the list itself, I'll just start with the characters, and we'll work our way through each of the slots. Okay. So starting it off, we finally have him painted. We've got the High Marshal himself. I love this model.
Yes. Not only the model, the data sheet to go with.
Oh yeah, the rules are even cooler than the model, I think. He is an absolute beast.
Yes.
He's good in combat, he's got good ranged weapons, he gives an aura of +1 strength to everything, which is just insane. So obviously I need to paint him for 160 points.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, he's an 8-wound chapter master.
So good.
He's wild. So there he is, he's painted up, he's ready, he's got his bucket hat on.
Yeah.
Because obviously he needs to have the helmet when he goes into war. So we've got him there. Following through, we have a Master of Sanctity on bike. So it's the usual chaplain on bike that you see me run. He's been upgraded to have Tarnhouse's bones as his relic.
Okay.
He's obviously, as he's been upgraded to a Master of Sanctity, he's got the Warlord trait, Wise Orator, because he is actually my Warlord for this game, which means that he gets his litanies off on 2s instead of 3s. For his 2 litanies that he's got this game, he's got Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution. So choose a unit, you give it 6s to wound, do mortals in addition.
Okay.
And he's also got Litany of Divine Protection, which is a 5+ feel no pain on a unit, which is a standard 5+ feel no pain. That's great. Following through, we've got a Chief Apothecary, upgraded for 1 CP with Hero of the Chapter, so he can get Selfless Healer as well. Yeah. You see this all the time, basically. You know what it is. You know what he does. No need to explain him. We're beating you on OBSEC and troop choices.
Yes.
Because we have 1 unit of 5 Infiltrators. Once again, I've given them the Helix Gauntlet upgrade. So it's just this model over here for 10 points. So that's my only troop choice that I've got. Following through to my elite choices is where I've got all my points.
It's crazy there's 1 troop choice in both armies.
Yeah, it's wild. So we've got a unit of 9 Vanguard vets with Lightning Claw Storm Shields. This guy here with the Aquila on his jump pack actually has the Relic Bearer upgrade, Icon of Heinemann. So he ignores AP -1 and 2, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
As usual. We've got 5 Blade Guard, which I think are the star of the show, really. And these guys have the full fixings in them again. So basically, 1 CP pre-game for Revered Repositories on the Sergeant to give him the Sword of Judgment, so he's strength 7 -3 damage 3. And then another CP on him to give him Champion of the Feast. So he's got an extra weapon skill, an extra wound, and an extra attack. Finally, I spent 15 more points, and I gave him the Crux Obsidian, so he's got -1 to all incoming damage as well. So what you got on your Covens, I've got on my Sergeant here.
He's so good. I've played against him multiple times, and he's a nightmare to get. Really, especially if the Chief Apothecary is there. So when he dies, basically the model he brings back is that specific Sergeant with all these upgrades on. It's crazy. So
quickly going through the rest, we've got a unit of 5 double Lightning Claw Van Vets over here. And moving on from there, we've got 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, all with the full loadouts. Like I said before, unfortunately, they have gone up 10 points each. But in all honesty, it's a very small price to pay for how good they actually are.
I wasn't expecting them to go up 10 points.
Neither was I.
But it's fair.
It makes sense.
I'm not going to complain about those extra 10 points.
Yeah, correct. And just rounding off the list, we have 2 units of 3 stock Eradicators. And that's me, 2,000 points on the nose.
Amazing. And just to point out, all the Vanguard veterans do have upgraded jump packs on them.
Yeah, of course. As you can see, they're all upgraded with jump packs on them.
Specifically Wizardwig. Anyway, that is the list for today. Let's jump on to the secondaries. So I'm going to take Engage All Fronts. I'm going to take Them Alive, which is the specific Drukhari secondary. And I'm going to go for To the Last. My third one was quite tricky.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot to choose from. I've gone to the Last, and that is my 3 units of Talos, because they are 200 points each. So that is my secondaries for today.
Well, I've gone for Stranglehold for my first one. I've also gone for Grind Them Down. And for my third one, I've gone for Bring It Down. Just because I know that you got a lot of To the Last points there.
13 points.
13 points, right. But the thing is, if I kill the Talos, not only do I get 6, you lose 15.
Exactly.
So there's a 21-point swing there, which is pretty big.
Which is huge.
Yeah. So those are my 3 secondaries.
Perfect. So there we have it. You've seen the battlefield. You've seen the lists. On to where we go. Coming up next.
This is a foolish endeavor, Volash. You're going to get us all killed, and I'd rather my soul not be torn apart by her demons for eternity. There must be weaker prey. You worry too much, Kola. This war zone is ripe with captives. The population is practically undefended. This raid will fetch a high tally. Our scouts reported Imperial Astartes, Black Templars insignia in the vicinity. These are unacceptable risks, Volash. Do you fear the Monkai, Kolar? I thought you would fear Vect more when you returned to Commorragh empty-handed. The Black Templars are purging the world of chaos cults in the south. They care nothing of the population. Sooner we take our fill before they turn their weapons on the survivors. Heed my words, Volash. This will cost us more than a bounty of slaves.
And here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. Chapter approved 2022.
Yeah.
This is our first game.
It is.
DC and Shaggy actually played,
Oh, yeah.
already played the game. That was yesterday. Both reports are probably out at the same time, but this is our first time here. And the mission we're playing is
Tide of Conviction? I
Yes.
think it was Tide of Conviction.
Tide of Conviction. This is a very cool mission.
Yeah.
We already said it at the beginning we were playing it, but now that we're here on the tabletop, we're actually going to explain how the objectives are set. So as you can see, there's two on either side that are very, very close. So William's side is very close there, and then we've got two basically in no man's land, which are these. So there's some special rules for this mission.
So because they've gotten rid of the mission secondary sort of, they're giving you those mission primary secondaries.
Yes,
which
I love.
Which they're really cool.
It spices up the missions completely.
This one basically you score points if you hold objectives in the. I can't remember if it's in the first, second, third, and fourth battle rounds.
Yes, I think it was.
If you're in your opponent's territory, so basically my half of the board.
Yeah. So basically, if for me it would be this one, or that one.
Yeah. And then at the end of the game, you also score more points if you're holding your opponent's one.
Yes.
And if you're also holding the one for the territory.
It's a total of like 8 points.
It's 8
you can
points
get
at the end
on turn 5,
which
is a very cool. You also get a CP if you're holding your primary deployment objective, which is basically that one on that side, and mine is here just behind these crates here. So yeah, very interesting.
What also makes it a little bit more interesting is that it's a whole 2, whole 3 mission.
Yes,
not a whole
which
one,
I don't like.
Which
no one likes. No one likes.
So obviously, you're going to want to keep something always at the back, but you also need to push into your opponent's territory to score those extra primaries. So I really like that little.
It's going to be interesting. I like it. Anyway, we're trying it out for today. Dawn of War deployment. Let's quickly go out through the terrain for today. So as you can see, we're using ruins for this table. We're going to use the border surrounding the ruins as specifically part of the ruins. We've got some crates, which you can see here and here. Now, there wasn't a lot of line of sight blocking on this side, so we've basically made this as if it was obscuring. So if you can get line of sight for any cracks or holes through these two mounted up crates, I still have obscuring just to have a bit more on this side. And that's about it. The rest is all more than 5 inches tall, so it's obscuring on either side of the battlefield.
Yep.
And now it's time to go on to deployment finally. Let's take a look at the Drukhari for today. So, on the right flank, I've actually deployed all my Coven together. I've got the 3 units of 2 Talos, so 3 units of 2 Talos each. Remember that these are my to the last units, 200 points per unit. So let's see how this goes. There wasn't a lot, as I explained at the beginning. If you skip the introduction,
naughty.
There you go, sir. It was quite difficult for me to pick, but this is how I'm rolling for today. We've got the Homunculus just beside them, obviously to buff the units up. Here in the middle, we've got the 3 Venoms with all the close combat units inside. We've got the Djin Blade Archon on this side. We've got the Plain Archon on this side, and then we've got Drazar himself inside that Venom, which you can see I've just put an incubi on it because the base of Drazar is just too big to to mount him on the back. And then lastly, on the battlefield, we've got the 2 Ravagers with the Disintegrators, making good use of these 2 pieces of terrain. In reserve, I've got 2 units, the 2 units of Scourges.
Is it 3 or 2 units?
2 units of 2 units of 5. So that is it for
not a lot.
Not a lot. Very elite.
Yep.
Very elite.
I think you're more elite than I am, actually.
Yeah, which is quite weird. It's actually quite scary as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll just sweep right through the deployments.
Yes, let's go from closest.
Starting over here, we've got the double lightning claw Vanguards, just hiding, obviously not touching the terrain feature, but just hiding behind it.
Yes.
Moving on to their left, we've got 3 Eradicators, the first of 2 units.
Okay.
Right beside, as usual, we have the 2 Redemptive Dreadnoughts with Plasma just chilling together.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Apothecary in front of them, alongside High Marshal Hellbrand himself, in all his glory.
So excited. We've got Chief Apothecary, you already stated that.
The 5 Blade Guard with all their, all their fixings like usual.
Yeah.
The 3rd Redemption in the army, we've got that right there. Then in front of them, we've got the Tannhouse's Bones Chaplain, who Pardo loves because he's just hilarious. And forward deploying over here, we've actually put the 5 Infiltrators actually with the Helix Forward.
This is quite interesting because I was here for the deployment of Shaggy and DC. They played one of the missions. I don't remember the name specifically now, but for that specific mission, you can't have anything on the middle of the battlefield.
Really?
You can't forward deploy, you can't have any infiltrators. So before the game starts, basically nothing can be in the center.
That's actually really interesting, actually.
So it's really
I like that.
So Shaggy has his Sentinels, which he could
Oh no, they're all just in his deployment zone.
All in his deployment zone. And then lastly, we've got the last unit of Eradicators.
Last unit of Eradicators and a 9-man unit of Vanguard Veterans because chapter approved reasons.
Yes, exactly, which we already stated at the beginning. So, that is it. This is our deployment for today. I think we're ready to go.
Yep.
William won the first roll-off. That's why he chose this side, which is slightly better just because there's a couple of more bits of longer pieces of terrain, even though he hasn't used this one, which is sad. But yeah, he hasn't. So let's go on with it. So, William, you can roll off first.
Here we go.
That is a 6.
6. I don't want that.
You didn't want it.
No, I never want that.
That's good. So anything but a 6 for me because I don't want to go first either.
Oh no! Yes.
Obviously, I had to roll a 6. Okay, so you can roll again. That's a 2.
Oh.
A 1, please. No, that's a double 6 there.
Granted. 2 6s in a row is a good omen.
It is, I guess.
Who knows?
Who knows? So, that is it. Drukhari going first. We'll catch you back after movement coming up next. And we're back. That is the end of the movement. Not a lot happening. No. Because we knew whoever went first needed to be cagey. Yeah. I've gone as cagey as I can.
Yeah, you've done a very good job of it.
So moved up a bit, but still not within threat range of William being a threat to me. So I'm going to move you for what actually happened. I've set up some dice so I can actually remember what I'm actually doing. So these 2 Talos have moved up, advancing up with a 5. These units actually moved up with a 5 and a 3. I haven't moved their maximum just because I want William to have a 10-inch max charge. Yeah. That's if I
devout push now, I get a 10-inch charge.
Yeah, if not, you basically can't charge.
Much more favorable.
And then so that's the Talos. I've also advanced the Homunculus, which is just behind them there. Then moving on to here, the 3 Venoms have flown over the crates. Again, making good use of the big obscuring building there in the middle. And then what else is happening? And then, the Ravagers have shuffled up to the corner here on the left. So basically, one of them just shuffled up, when the other one moved. It's 14 inches to the left.
One quick thing, you're still touching in your objective, right?
Yes, one of them is.
Okay, just double check because I don't want you to use a CP.
No, one of them is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I need the CP.
Yeah.
It's important. So,
actually, you gain one now, actually, don't you?
Yes, because I started on the command phase in my objective. So that is it. That is my movement. That is my shooting. That is my combat for today.
I love it.
Not for today, for this turn.
No, it can be for today. Don't worry, that's fine.
So we're going on to Black Templars turn 1 coming up next. Okay, we are back now. End of movement. Again, very cagey on his side. We both know that both of our armies can basically remove the other side, half of the other side of army in a brutal turn. So we're both being very, very cagey in what we're doing. So, William, take us through, because I've seen you're rolling a lot of advances, but mostly rolling 1s for that.
I roll, obviously with Black Templars, you get to reroll your advances.
Yes.
I've rolled 1s, like for 8 advances in total, right? Even with the rerolls, it's crazy. So, firstly, I just jumped the Vanvets over from here to there.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 for the advance, and I rerolled it into a 1.
Yay.
I just wanted to get them as close to the wall as possible. A 1 was all I needed for that. Over here, I got a 4 for the advance in total.
Yeah.
So the 10 managed to get me all the way around there, from the edge here to there.
Yeah, because they are infantry, so they're moving through.
Yep.
And do you want to basically explain that you do get 2 points, is it?
So I scored because of the new second primary thing that you score,
which is called Overrun for this mission specifically.
In your first, second, third, and fourth battle round, you score 2 points. I think it's for each one, or if you hold an objective marker that is in your enemy's territory. Yeah. So since I touched into this one and I've got OBSEC, I've gone and grabbed that one there, so I got myself 2 points for that.
Yep.
It also helped me just get Stranglehold a little bit easier.
Yes, because you are objective secured.
But it also just denies Pardo 5 points for primary there.
Yeah, so I'm just scoring, we can say it now, I'm just scoring 4 points. We have to make sure that
it is 4 points.
It's 4 points. We have to get used to this because I'm actually holding this one, and that one. But William obviously is removing this one because he's in infantry. Okay, what's happening on this side then?
Other than that, basically, I've just funneled everything into the center a little bit more.
Yeah.
Everything's just advanced essentially, like just to get up into the center of the board basically for next turn because it's going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking forward to it, but I am at the same time.
Okay, so that is the end. Did you do litanies?
Yeah, I put litanies on stuff for what it was worth.
Yes.
So
we need to roll them. For them, right.
So I was going to do the 5+ feel no pain on the Blade Guard themselves. So on 2 up.
We rolled, obviously this is out. Oh, another one. So this is obviously out of sequence.
It is out of sequence, but they were within 6 before, which is what we checked.
Yeah, we like to show you guys basically.
And the other one I said what I was going to do was Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution.
Okay.
I'll just do the Blade Guard.
Is this the Mortal Wounds one?
Mortal Wounds and 6s, in addition. So 2 up. Yay, we got that one.
So that one goes through.
We didn't get the important one.
Yes, you wanted the Feel No Pain. But anyway, nothing you can do. So there we go. That is the end of turn 1 for both of us. Quick turn. Let's go on to turn 2. Coming up next. Okay, we're back. End of the movement now for the Drukhari. Now going in slightly more for the kill. I think it's an important turn for me, especially with the advance and charge on most or all the units now. Because, the Incubi now can do it.
So do you want to tell everybody what you rolled for your advances?
Yeah, so my first advance was actually this unit of Talos. So I rolled a 2. I thought, I need a bit more than that. So I re-rolled into a 1, obviously. These guys didn't have enough movement to get into threat range. They were going to have long charges. So I thought, look, I'll keep them on this objective for 1 more turn. I think it's quite important to do that. And we'll see what happens next turn. So just shuffling up, making good use of this small piece of terrain. Now here in the middle, I've left one of the Venoms on this objective, obviously, because it's very, very important. And I've left the Incubi and the plain Archon inside. Now, the guys on these 2 Venoms have disembarked and moved up. So we've got 1 unit of Incubi advancing up. Really bad roll on the roll of a 1 on them as well. But as well, they can advance and charge still. Then Drazar moved through the ruin. Again, rolling. I think it rolled a 2. I think it was a 1. Yeah. But it was quite low. And he's all the way around that corner, as you can see. And then lastly, these guys have unloaded the Incubi into the middle of the ruin here, ready to charge into the Blade Guard, which I know are very resilient. I've played against these guys many times, and they just don't die, especially with the Apothecary there. This is why I want Drazar to go into your Apothecary and remove him.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I will caveat this by saying I played a game earlier as well.
Yes,
today against Drukhari. Yeah, and these 5 guys took on 10 Incubi and 10 Blood Brides, and almost wiped all 3 units and died in the process, but they almost killed all of them.
Amazing.
So yeah.
So good. And then we've got the Djin Blade Archon. Moving up now onto that side. He got a good advance. I think he got a 5 on his advance and is now in distance of a couple of imported units to remove. And that is my movement. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Nope, don't think I've forgotten anything. Let's go on to shooting coming up next. Okay, we're back and we're going to start off in the far corner here on the left beside William's epic Black Templar dice. We've got the Scourgers going into both the Redemptor with the Haywire, obviously, and then the Shard Carbine is basically going to go into the Eradicators just in front. So I'm going to start with the Shard Carbines hitting on 3s, 2 fails there, and then Poison, obviously, so 4s. That's 1 wound, no minus on this. No,
here we go. So 3 up.
Obviously, I knew it. I was going to say, this is your the same.
It's fine.
1 wound there. They bleed. They certainly bleed. And then we've got 4 D3 shots from the Haywire. Okay, so remember that they are heavy now, so they've come in from reserve. meaning that they're hitting on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 4 more dice, which are in my pockets. 1 too many. Okay, hitting on 4s. Okay, 4 hits, 4 sixes actually. And then 4's 2 wounds. That's 2 wounds, and 1 does D3 mortal wounds in addition. So 3 at -3 first.
Are these not just straight mortal wounds?
What do you mean?
I think on 4 pluses you just do mortal wounds, and 6s are D3 in addition.
So an unmodified wound roll of a 6 inflicts D3 mortal wounds on the target in addition to any mortal.
But on the 4 plus, do you not just do a straight mortal?
Blast each time an attack is made with this weapon. If the target is a vehicle unit, unmodified wound roll of 4 plus is not. A 4 plus is already successful.
Right. Okay, that's what I mean. So, what is it? 3 saves?
That's
first?
the old AY, which was
remember.
1. That's like the Harlequin jetbikes have.
Right, okay,
That's the old one.
So
3 I've gone 3 at -3.
So 5 ups, because I've got the 5 up invuln.
Yes, of course you do.
Nothing.
3 go through. Okay.
So that is 3d3 mortals plus 1, right?
These are D3 damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already.
Okay.
This is good. This is
not bad. So that's 8 on him, and then you do D3 mortals.
Yeah, but remember you -1 damage on it.
Right, yeah, okay.
So this becomes a 2, that becomes a 2, and that becomes a 1. So it's 5
damage
plus
total.
D3.
Okay.
Shall I roll for the mortal wounds? Because you do have to, that's 3 again.
Oh no, okay. So 5 ups.
5 ups, yeah.
So that's 1, so I take 2 more.
5, 6, 7 in total.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Now, I was pointing out in the movement phase that I was going to bring my 2 units of Scourges down and try and remove one of the...
Okay.
But that's what we thought, but then we thought, I don't think we'll do it. But now thinking about the damage I've done...
Yeah, no, it could have been a thing.
Could have been a thing. But anyway.
Do you want to fire and fade them?
Yes, this is what I was going to use. So it's not fire and fade anymore. It's called Never Station.
Never Station. That's
so I'm going to use 2 CP and basically hide them behind the ruin again. Yes, basically there. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to carry on shooting. Okay, we're back, and we're going to start off with this Ravager, trying to remove these infiltrators from that crucial objective for me. I don't want that unit to be on that objective again and remove me a further 5 points later on. True. So 9 shots coming in hots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1 for Kabal of the Black Hearts. So that's 3 misses, and then wounding on 3s. Okay, that's not the roll. This is the problem with these Dizzy Razzies. Look at that. Look at that. So that's 2 go through -3.
So 5 ups, because I get my invuln.
Yes, you said.
2.
No,
2 dead, I'm assuming?
2 dead, damage 2 flat.
Damage 2 flat, cool.
Okay, and what I'm going to have to do...
Actually, the first one gets ignored because of the Helix Gauntlet.
Okay.
Which ignores the first time damage goes through, it becomes 0.
Yeah.
So only 1 guy dies.
Only 1 dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just go this guy over here.
Okay. So if you don't mind, that was the first one to shoot.
Yeah.
Because remember, I put this one here just in case I had to shoot into the Vanguard veteran. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put these Venoms into them and try and remove them from play. So it's 6 shots from the first one. Re-rolling 1.
Because they're also Kabal and the Black
That was, and these, that was a fail, it just moved the dice. And then wounding on 4s.
Ooh.
So 3 and -1.
So 4 ups. Here we go. 2 more.
Okay,
2 dead, right?
2 more dead damage too. Yeah.
So we'll just go pull him and him.
Okay, and then rinse and repeats with the other Venom. Remember that this one can't fire because he's hiding from the obscuring. So here we go. Rerolling 1. That's 3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Oh.
Can you do it?
Cheeky CP for 1?
To try and kill another? No.
No? Okay. 4 ups.
That's it. Do you want to spend the cheeky reroll and survive with 1?
What else do you have to shoot with?
I've got 1 Ravager that can fire into your infiltrators or can fire into your Vanguard veterans just behind there.
Oh, this is a tough one. I just want to try and force you to shoot at them a little bit. Yeah, let's spend the CP. Why not? Spend it.
It's always going to be a 1.
4 up.
Oh, so that's the unit removed.
They're gone.
Okay, next up, I'm going to count again some 9 dice, which I have here. And these are going to go into your Vanguard veterans now. Okay, hitting on 3s. Let's see if we can do a bit better now. That is much better. With a reroll, 4 hits. And then wounding on 3s, which let us down before.
Oh, that's very good.
Better now. Cheeky reroll here.
I mean, I think they're going to be very dead.
1, 2. I've got the incubi going into them as well. I just wanted to soften them up a bit more. So that was a good roll anyway. 3, 6, 7 wounds -3, 4-up saves.
-3, so 5-up saves here. Because they've got no storm shields.
Yeah, so into your invulnerable save.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But that was a good roll anyway.
Oh.
4 already. Do you want to remove the closest, obviously? So my charge is a bit longer.
How long do I make your charge? I don't think it makes it. I mean, you can still fail it.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, I wanted to fail 5.
Yeah, the problem is you want your sergeant there because remember I've got the, what's it called? Tormentors rule. So my leadership has to go over.
Yeah, but if I can make your charge, I mean,
are they all leadership 9 anyway?
No, they're 8 and then the sergeant. I can make you have a 6-inch charge instead.
No.
You can try for the dice, I guess. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's take a little sneak peek of what's happening here. He's left the last one. It isn't the sergeant, right?
No, it's not the sergeant.
He's not the sergeant.
The funny thing is, I wanted to fail all 5.
Yeah.
So then you couldn't charge him and get him to the objective, and you'd just be off.
That's very true.
So yeah,
it's perfect. Then what's happened?
I honestly, had I not spent the CP there, I would have spent a CP to fail the save.
Probably.
But
the other way around. Okay, perfect. So let's get some more dice and carry on. And we're back because there's no more shooting, like 0. I stated. No, I stated there was, and there isn't anymore. So we're going to start with charges, straight in.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the Archon with the Djin Blade. He's going to move into both units. Let's move.
Just don't roll a double 1, basically.
Yeah, basically going to move into the Chaplain on bike and into the, what do they call it again? Blade Guard.
So you're within 4, so
yeah. So basically, do you want to explain what I need to do? Because he needs to move into a certain position. So like the Talos can move,
what
right?
Pardo wants to do is he wants to multi-charge into the Blade Guard and the Chaplain.
Yes. Yeah.
Put them around here and then just clear the way so he can charge into the Chaplain.
With those Talos.
So
okay.
You're within 4. So you're 3.
Anything but a double 1, you said, right?
Okay.
He's in.
That's more than in.
So he's in. Then what did I need with these guys?
That was a 7. Whoops.
Oh, now a 5.
You're within 8, so you need a 7 to get into the
7.
The bike.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave him for last. So
okay.
I'm gonna go. The guys inside this building, the incubi inside. They're in, but I'm just gonna roll double 1.
You need a double 1 here.
Yes. And now I need a double 1 because he is within 3 inches. I'm going to multi-charge as well.
Into both,
right? Yes. And he can't heroically intervene, right?
He's infantry, so he can move around the building.
He can move, and what is he? More than 3 inches, or?
No, he can heroically intervene 3.
He can heroically intervene 3, so I don't think he'll. If I squish him in.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so he's in.
So you just want to
into that gap, into the gap there.
In there, right?
Yeah. So
that's fine.
So that he can't heroically intervene, as you need to be within an inch.
I think I may be able to push into an inch there.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure though.
Maybe I'll try and move.
I mean, if you do this,
yeah, exactly.
Then I don't think I can.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's so I'm still within engagement range.
Yep.
But as far as possible there. Okay. What else have we got? We've got the incubi, and that's it, right? I've got this charge and this charge. Yep. I think this one's more important. So I don't know if. Let's see. I have a reroll.
You need a 6.
I need a 6.
Oh,
okay, they're in. So I'm happy. So it means that.
Do you want me to push them into here?
Yes, just put them in. Yeah. So it means that I need to make this charge, and I've got a 7-inch charge with a reroll.
With a reroll.
Okay, at least I've got the reroll, because I have a sneaky feeling I'm going to fail this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
the perfect charges. Let's go on to fight phase coming up next.
Okay, quick change of perspective over here for once.
Hi
we've got
guys.
Mr. Pardo.
Hi Mum.
So yeah, we've got me behind the camera for probably the second time, I think, or the first time now.
Second time.
Something like that. Yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get into the start of the fight phase.
Yeah.
Pardo's got a few tormentors to roll for.
Yes.
Which are the fight last abilities.
Yeah.
One quick mention before all of that. The little Archon in there, that one there, he does have the Ancient Evil Warlord trait, I believe it is, right?
Yep.
Or the Relic or something.
It's Warlord trait. The Djin Blade is the Relic.
There you go. So basically, he can just nominate a unit to have fight last.
Yeah.
So that's what Pardo's done. He's put that onto the Blade Guard themselves.
Which is quite big.
Yeah, which means he doesn't have to roll for them.
Yeah.
So he's going to, basically the Tormentors from the Incubi unit now are essentially wasted, but that doesn't really matter too much.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start off with Drazar's Tormentors, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Drazar's Tormentors into the Apothecary just because I have the rule, I might as well.
So here we go. So
what? I think it's 8, right?
My leadership is 9 because of the... Yeah,
so he's failed.
That's failed because I do have the Chaplain beside, which buffs, gives you an aura of his leadership.
Perfect. And then
over here, you need an
9, 10, 11,
12. Yeah. So,
failed. Okay, failed. Which he can take quite a few off.
Great.
Which is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to start off, now that I've failed him, I'm going to go with the problem is it's tricky here because you've got the Chaplain, but the Chaplain, I don't mind him going into the Archon because he has his 2-up invulnerable save. and into the Talos I don't mind because you're damage 2, and it goes down to damage 1. I really wanted to go down with the Apothecary just to remove your Feel No Pain, but now that I'm striking last, how many attacks does that guy have?
This little guy over here, has a whopping 5 attacks.
5 attacks, so he can clear that unit off.
No, he can't, because you've got 2 wounds on the Sergeant.
I've got 2 wounds on the Sergeant. Tell you what.
He's not going to kill them off. Even if I intervene, I'll kill 2 at most. You'll still kill him off afterwards. I can guarantee you that. Remember, you're also hitting on 2s. You want to have a think about it?
Yeah, I'm going to have a think about it. Now that you explained everything, I'll have a think about it.
Okay, so Mr. Pardo's actually called my bluff.
I made my choice.
I'm not actually going to spend 2 CP to intervene.
It was scary. This is the time that I roll loads of roll really low, you roll really high, and suddenly you take like 5 wounds off with an Apothecary against there.
Yeah, so he's going to go with the Incubi into the lone Vanguard vet down here.
So I'm hitting on 2s.
He is hitting on 2s.
Okay.
He's got no rerolls here.
No rerolls.
And you are wounding on 3s, I believe, right?
Yes.
Right.
I would be wounding on... No, that's Drazar that does it. I'm wounding on 3s.
Oh, you're wounding on 3s then, yeah. Okay, perfect. So here we go.
So that's a fail. That is a extra damage, and I've got the sword thing, whatever it's called.
The Blade Artist.
Blade Artist.
So the AP doesn't matter anyways.
AP doesn't matter. So these are all 5-ups, basically.
Yeah, this one's damage 3, but it actually doesn't matter because they all kill.
Fails,
so
he's dead. He's dead.
He's very dead. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. So that was expected, to be honest.
Shall we move on to Drazar?
Yeah, of course.
So Drazar, I'm gonna go. Actually, I've been thinking about it. Comment below if it's wrong. So I'm gonna actually go with the extra 2 attacks, which is the damage 2 weapon.
Yeah.
Just because I think with the Feel No Pain, I think I'm adding it up in my head. I think it's just better.
I mean, it's extra attacks, right?
To have more attacks, yeah.
And he's your warlord with rerolls, right? The Hatred Eternal.
Yes, Hatred. Reroll to hit, reroll to wound. So, but I can't wound on 2s.
Correct. Yeah.
2, 4, 6. He's
7,
got 5 attacks, so 7 in
There you
total.
go. And remember, he does get to attack again if anything fails. Yeah. So here we go.
And remember that this guy had Splintered Genius as well, so he can fight twice. It's an upgrade. I can fight twice. Once per game only.
Right. Remember like the second fight for him is at the end of the phase.
Yes.
So it's not like Drazar, which fights immediately.
Okay. Cool.
So here we go. Drazar's first round of combat.
Yes, into your Apothecary. Hitting on 2s, rerolling. All hits, and then wounding on 3s because I can't wound you on 2s because you're Black Templar. So there we go. So no 6s.
He gets a reroll to wound as well.
Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. True. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
matter. So here we go.
These are damage 2.
We've got 5 up invulnerable saves just to start off.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay,
so that's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, here we go.
Feel No Pain.
8 Feel No Pains. He's got 5 wounds, so I need to pass 4 of them.
A lot.
Not that.
No, that is him dead. Okay, shall we carry on? Because I can do the extra attacks into the Blade God now, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to go with the damage 3 on this profile.
So let's start. I'm going to spend 1 CP for transhuman physiology.
Okay, and I'm going to vet you now.
Oh, so cheeky.
As from now, it's going to cost you 2 CP.
Very, very nice. Okay. Right, so it doesn't affect this turn. It affects every other use of it, right? I had this in
my head, and I want to say it straight away because then the whole game passes and I forget completely.
Okay.
So 5 attacks going into the Blade.
Now the only thing, okay, go for it. Yeah.
Is there anything I'm missing?
I know I was thinking of something else, but I'm not going to do it. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm just going to do it that because I think transhuman is quite important.
So, here we go. We're going to roll them here. It's 5 attacks.
Yeah,
hitting on
2s, re-rolling.
Oh.
All hits.
And now on
3s.
4s.
4s?
Because I have transhuman.
Yep, re-rolling. Oh, just 2.
I think he's in trouble.
Are you going to go into your... Are you going to put the attacks into your... Sergeant?
No, because I don't have the Apothecary anymore.
Okay.
Which means that if I lose him, I can't get him back.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So we'll just go on to 2 normal guys. Okay. So 4 up in Vons.
Oh!
I'm going to spend 1 CP to reroll one of these because I don't want to lose 2 Blade Guard. Here we go. Hey, so we only lose 1.
So just remove this one in the back.
Check he's not the sergeant. He might be the sergeant.
Yes, he is a sergeant.
So don't get rid of that one.
Yeah, it's the one with the gold skull, right?
Yes, correct.
So I'm going to have a little think about what's next.
Perfect.
And we can carry on.
All right, we'll catch you back in 1 moment then. All right, so Mr. Pardo's had another quick think.
I'm a bit nervous because this is going a bit too good for me.
I think you're going to have a really bad turn next.
So I don't think you're going to intervene.
No, I've actually decided I'm not going to intervene.
It's not worth it, right?
Because if I go into the Talos, my damage 2 becomes damage 1.
Yes.
If I go into the Archon, I go into his 2+ Shadowfield.
Shadowfield.
So there's literally 0 point here.
Okay.
I'm just.
Maybe
You want
you
to kill
could
them?
go into the Archon, but you don't want to spend 2
Yeah,
CP
I could,
to
but I'm not going
not
to.
try. Okay.
So he's just going to swing with the Incubi into the Blade Guard.
Into the Incubi.
So
rinse
here
and
we go.
repeat. I'm hitting on 2s and I'm rerolling 1s because of the Archon.
Yeah, because of his Overlord ability.
Yeah. Rerolling 1s.
Well, that's a full house minus.
Okay. That's a miss there. That's
okay.
One. I don't know if that was a reroll or not.
I couldn't tell. It's harder to tell through the camera. So
wounding on 3s because I can't. 4s? 4s because
that
of
is transhuman. Yeah. So here we go. Oh, that looks really good. That looks really good.
That looks tasty. So the 6s are damage 3.
Yeah. So which ones do you want me to do first?
I'll do the damage 3 first.
Okay. So do you want to pass me? How many dice is it then?
Do you want to do your own dice?
Yeah, can do.
So that's your 3.
Okay. So I'll do these on normal guys first.
Yeah, -4, so 4
So
ups.
4 ups.
Whoa! That's simple.
Here we go.
It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and your 4 there.
Okay. So these are damage 2, right?
Damage 2, yeah.
So I'm going to do these 2 at a time, just in case I want to take them onto the sergeant, and then he makes them damage 1.
Okay.
So that's the only difference. So here we go.
Pass both.
2 so far, that's fine. Oh, as you can see, this is going to be bad.
Okay.
That's
damage
1.
2, so 1's down to 1 wound.
Okay, now we go on to 1 save.
Passed.
Fine.
Passed.
Oh.
Passed.
Oh my god, the 6s.
Wow. So
wow.
Is 1 on 1 wound?
There's 1 on 1 wound part. How does that make you feel? You've had
was
Drazar and a unit of Incubi.
That was
Slap
crazy.
them for a while.
Okay, we're going to go into the Archon next.
Okay, so let's not even cut off for now. We'll just go straight into the attacks.
Straight into the attacks. Yeah.
Those 3 dice, they're going to get framed. That's what's going to happen to them.
Constant 6s. Okay, so he's got 5 attacks.
Okay.
So I'm checking my mobile. I don't play Drukhari.
Yeah, he doesn't actually play the army all too often.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And no rerolls.
No. You also have to see if you take a mortal from the Djin blade, correct?
Yes.
On
I
a
do.
1.
On 1s, I do take it.
I think you roll that separately, right? Like you roll before you attack or after you attack. It's just the dice roll.
I'll do it later.
Okay.
I'll check later.
And now
so,
4 wounds.
Wounding on 4s, yeah, because you're transhuman. Oh no!
Oh no, Mr. Pardo!
Nothing I can do. So I'm gonna attack. Will you intervene?
No, I'm still not gonna intervene.
Because I can attack twice, but it's at the end of the fight phase. I'm just saying it because I can just do it now.
No, because I'll attack before you.
Okay.
Because your attack happens at the end of the fight phase, right?
Okay, so we're going to tell us. So let me check some rules.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll catch you back in a moment. So, as we were checking really quickly, Pardo's realized that he actually gets 2 additional attacks with the Djin blade.
With the Djin blade.
So we set off camera really quickly. He's going to do those 2 attacks.
Yeah.
He's also spending a CP
to reroll that
one out, right?
So let's do the reroll.
Unless you want to hold the reroll until you see how many you pass now with the hits.
No, because I can't kill the whole unit, so I would reroll this one.
Okay, so
let's do the reroll first.
We'll do the reroll first. Yep. So these are 4.
No,
never mind.
Okay. And then these are the extra 2 hits.
So hitting on 2s.
2 hits.
And now wounding on 4s.
1 wound.
Oh, all right. 4 up invulnerable save is a 1. So there's a wounded guy over there.
Yep.
So we'll just remove him right now. It shouldn't matter.
Really matter.
Yeah.
No? Okay, so he's dead.
It would have mattered for who in coherency, I guess.
You do want to attack my Archon, maybe, so I'll leave him. I'll take him, just in case you want to go into the Archon before he strikes again.
I think I'm just going to ignore the Archon,
okay,
to be honest. But
so we're going to go into the Talos next.
Okay, so we have looked. They've got 20 attacks in total.
20 attacks in total.
Because you are attacking with the Microscalpel, which I think doubles the attack. So you have 2 attacks.
Yes, 2 attacks for every attack they have.
So
they do have 5 attacks to start with. And it's user strength, so my strength is 6.
Nice.
No AP.
Okay.
And damage 1.
I mean, this is the best weapon to throw into the chaplain. So yeah. So here we go. We're going to just remove this dead model over here. So you're hitting on 3s, I believe, right? Because you are weapon skill 4.
I'm hitting on 3s. Yeah.
Weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 3. Weapon skill 3.
So you're hitting on 2s then.
Hitting on 2s? No, not yet. White.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, not yet, because they're not Kabal, right? Sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Sorry. So hitting on 3s. And I don't believe they get rerolls from the Overlord, right?
Nope.
Because it's only for Kabal models, right?
It's only for Kabal core.
Kabal core, right, there we go. And now 3s to wound again.
3s to wound.
Why do you do this?
Oh, do you just want to roll those?
Yeah, if you don't mind, actually. Because this could spell the end of the Chaplain on bike.
Yeah, does he have 7 wounds?
He has 7 wounds. Okay. No AP on this, right?
No AP.
So these are 3 ups. 3 ups. I have to have a really bad roll.
Rainbow dice.
Rainbow dice, no.
Rainbow dice. No.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that's fine. So
it's just 2.
2 wounds dealt to him there from the 20 attacks from the Talos.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Pardo. Well,
Not bad at all.
I know you do get to fight again with the Djin Blade.
Yes.
However,
you attack first.
I'm going to hit you first.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit you really hard.
I know.
So let's have some fun. Catch you back in a moment.
Okay, and it's a switch.
It is a switch.
William's turn now. So you're going with the Chaplain first.
So I was going to go with the Blade God first, and I realized if I go with the Chaplain first, I can base your Djin Blade Archon.
Yes.
Which means that now, when I do the activation for the Blade God, they can just skirt away, and you can't get any closer to them, so you won't be able to move anywhere. So you have to hit the Chaplain on back.
I'm not in base contact with the Blade God.
You were in engagement range, but you weren't in.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be. If you want it to be, then
I think I would have.
Yeah, that's fine. So I will just say that you moved. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Happy with that? Yeah, I'm fine with that. So if that's the case, then I wouldn't start with the Chaplain.
Because go with the Blade God.
I'll do the Blade God if you don't mind.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm going into. Okay. Sorry.
I've got lightning fast for 2 CP. So
1 CP or 2 CP?
What are you going to go into? It's 2 CP, I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have to declare this before I declare attackers, right?
Let's check.
I'm not 100% sure how this works.
Turn the cards here. So lightning fast reactions. So it's 1 CP. Sorry.
It's 1 CP. Okay.
Use this strategy when your opponent shoots in phase or fight phase when a Drukhari infantry selected as the target of an attack.
Right, so if I select them now...
Until the end of the phase, each time an attack is made against that unit, subtract 1 from the unit's hit roll.
Okay,
so are you going to hit them?
I'm going to hit them with... You know what? I'm going to hit them with 2 Blade God.
With 2. So you're going to hit them, basically.
I'm going to hit them. I'm going to go 2 into there and the Sergeant into Drukhari.
Okay, so I'm going to lightning fast them. So.
Okay, cool.
So I'm down to 2, I believe.
Okay. So we'll do the 2 guys into there first.
Yes.
Into your into your what's called your incubi.
Yep.
So these are hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Rerolling everything because they were chapter master from the very beginning.
Yes.
So 4s.
Okay.
And now, Pardo.
Oh.
And these are strength 6 because they're normally strength 5.
Okay.
And the Crusader of Wrath ability from Hellbricht gives them +1 strength.
Awesome.
Which means I wound you on 2s now.
2.
And 6s are mortals in addition. So here we go. Right, here we go. So we're looking for those 6s.
Okay, so two mortals already.
So this, obviously, these are all your saves. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves.
Okay.
And 2 mortals that happen
but
at the end.
I have a 6 up invulnerable only, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So the mortals at the end. So I do all these.
Correct.
6 ups. And that's the unit dead.
They're gone.
They're gone. There's nothing I can do. I do have 2 extra mortal wounds in addition to anyway.
Yeah.
So that's it. Now you do have 1 more blade.
I have the Sergeant.
The Sergeant is going into Drakkari, right?
He is. So he is hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, wounding on 2s.
Yes.
Not rerolling 1s because I don't have the Wisdom of the Ancients aura. Okay. But it's going to be juicy. So hitting on 2s, rerolling those 1s. Well, rerolling everything because of the Chapter Master.
Okay.
And now wounding on 2s.
Yes.
6s are mortals in addition.
Okay.
So here we go. Oh, so... We've got
2 mortal wounds, right?
We've got 5 saves first.
5 saves.
So,
I'm going to do
these are 4-ups.
My rainbow dice. So 4 ups here.
He's gone.
Oh,
he's dead.
He's dead even with a reroll, right?
Well, yeah, because he's got 6 wounds.
6 wounds, and these are damage 3, right?
Damage 3 to 2.
6.
And we also got 2.
He's dead.
Wow.
Okay, so Drakkari is removed from play. I really wanted him to fight.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have charged the Blade God.
But nothing I could do. So yeah. So your turn to strike with the Chaplain. Let's remove Drakkari from this. So nothing I could do there.
And those incubi obviously are gone as well.
And they're always incubi.
Which we'll remember as well. So we'll do the Chaplain now into the Archon.
Okay.
So we've got 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
If everything hits. And now wounding on 2s as well because I'm strength 6 and you are toughness 3, I believe. Oh, so that's 5.
5.
Do you want to take these on your shadow?
Yes, I would. Obviously.
It's only AP -1.
AP -1.
So
but I have a 4 up.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to burn it straight away. This is what some people do. Like they just take it on their normal save until they're about to die.
What's the damage?
2.
Damage 2. So what's the save on him? Is it 4 up?
I do believe it might be a 4 up. Yeah, it would make sense because he's an Archon, right?
Okay, let's quickly check.
We'll check that really quickly because
so
basically what I've seen some people do, I'll just run it through, is like they'll take a couple of saves until they're about to fail it, or they feel like they can't die anymore.
He has a 4 up.
He's got a 4 up, so it goes to a 5 up.
Okay.
And how many wounds?
So if each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, add one. So I do get a +1 to hit, but he was hitting on 2s anyway, right?
Yeah, everything that was hitting
about the power.
Everything was hitting +1. I mean, everything's weapon skill 2, right? Anyways.
Yes.
So you're good.
So I would have 5 ups.
Unless you want to take your shadow field straight away, and if you burn it on the first one, you lose everything else.
Oof. I'm gonna just do the 2 ups.
Okay.
So 2 ups. 2 ups. Is it 5, right? 5 wounds. 2 ups. That's him dead.
That's 2 damage.
So, and these are 5 ups, right?
And 5 ups. Oh no,
he is dead. Unless I reroll 1, right?
I think you've spent a CP reroll for something already.
What did I reroll?
For the Djin Blade attack.
Yes,
which you
did. I did.
Oh!
So that's him dead as well. Nothing I can do there. No fear, no pains or anything. I'm sure I'm not forgetting anything. And that is the 2 characters dead. He will not be attacking back again. With his 7 attacks and damage 3. That's him dead. Nothing we can do. That finishes off a very complex turn of fighting. Let's catch you back for William's turn 2 coming up next. Okay, we're back. Movement now over for turn 2. Can't believe it's turn 2. Archon removed from play. This has been Drakkari removed from play. 1 unit of Incubi removed. It's been bloody.
This has been a wild game so far.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah,
so
100%.
In the command phase, you've used 1 CP for Wisdom of the Ancients for the central.
This one here, that one.
Give reroll ones 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yeah.
Chapter Mastered
was the one with the white shoulder pad dreadnought. So the one at the front here of the 3
is Chapter Master.
A conga line has Chapter Master.
Okay.
Following that, I've also spent 2 CP preemptively. For bombastic delivery.
Yes.
On the Chaplain.
I love that strategy.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what bombastic delivery does is you spend 2 CP. It allows you to automatically pass a litany and cast an additional one.
Okay.
Which means that a Master of Sanctity gets to do 3 in total.
Perfect.
So it's pretty good.
Yes.
I love it. So what we've also done is he's fallen back out of combat through here.
Okay.
And he's basically finished over on this side here. He could have actually moved a bit more if you don't mind.
Yes.
I'll just shuffle him like there, basically.
That's the objective, but as much movement as possible.
So the Eradicators have moved onto here to touch.
Okay.
Basically, just so I can get some line of sight onto here if I need it.
Yep.
Or maybe get a couple of little shots into these guys if anything.
The Venoms, because they are on the base because I fired through.
So yeah, and pretty much the Vanguard vets now have moved up. Obviously, we haven't done litanies yet.
Okay.
But we measured everything. It was all in range.
Yes.
Because they're going to be the main targets for the litanies now.
Yeah.
So we can roll those, and obviously the Blade Guard and Hellbricht have moved onto this side.
Okay.
Basically, just trying to see if I can get into those Incubi and get rid of them as well, because because it's just why not?
This is when Tormentor rule comes into play.
Yeah, and Hellbricht just stands there like this and goes, okay.
And I just kill you with it. Perfect.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do the litanies now off camera.
Yep.
So we're going to do what's first?
So the automatic passing one I'm going to do is Litany of Hate, which is the reroll all hits in combat.
Yeah.
Or so basically that's the one that goes off.
Okay.
As for the ones I'm going to roll for, we're going to do Litany of Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution.
Yep. Mortal Wounds one.
Mortal Wounds one onto the Vanguard vets with Lightning Close. So on 2 up.
It's a pass.
Perfect. And now Litany of Divine Protection, which is the 5+ Feel No Pain on the same units. Cool. We get it all.
Perfect. Nice. Okay, so no fails this time. That is the end of the movement. Let's go on to shooting coming up next. Okay, going on to the shooting phase, we're going to start with the first 3 Eradicators going into this unit of Talos. So you're hitting on
3s.
Yeah. So you can't lightning fast Coven units.
Yeah, we've just checked that we can't. Yep. So hitting on 3s.
All hits.
All good. And now wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s, because obviously the Wisdom Dreadnought is this one here in the middle.
Perfect, yeah.
So hitting on 3s, rolling those 1s. Okay. No 1s. So 5. Right? Take your 6 ups, sir.
Okay, so invulnerable saves first. Going for those 6 ups.
Oh, that's 1. Okay.
Okay, and 4 go through.
So we'll do these one at a time because you do get it's -1 damage and you get your Feel No Pains as well, right? Yeah. So it's a D6 + 2 because they're all within half range.
Okay.
So first one, that's 8. 8 down to 7.
7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 5 ups. That is 3, 4, 5 taken on 1.
So 1 down to 2 wounds.
Down to the 2
wounds. All right. Yep. D6 + 2 again.
Okay, that's 1.
Oh.
Do you want to reroll or do you want to wait for the third?
I think I want to. I want to use these 2 to kill the other one.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Let's go for it.
Down to 1 CP.
Okay, that's a lot better. So that's
4. 4, 5, 6.
6. Yeah. Sorry, because it's this + 2.
So 6 ups. No, sorry, 5 ups.
Okay.
So that is 1 dead. Does he explode? No, he doesn't.
And I'll roll these 2 together now?
Yes.
They're both going to the same place?
Yeah. So, wow.
So this is...
Let's do all
so this is 8 damage down to 7, and this is 7
down
damage.
All these
6,
dice
so...
that I can get in my hands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's him.
Yay!
Does he explode? No, he doesn't.
Okay. We did it.
We did it. 2 Talos removed. Any more shooting that you know of?
Yeah, we've got some like small. We've got these 3 guys here, which we're going to shoot into there, actually, into that raider, into that rabbit over there.
I will be lightning fast.
Okay, okay.
Using lightning fast on him, so going to 1 CP.
So I'm hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s because I'm within 6 inches here because 60mm bases.
Okay.
So 4s, rerolling 1s. Nothing. Saves you 1 though.
Yep.
And now 3s to wound you. No rerolls at all. Okay, so 3 go through.
3 go through.
These are your 5-ups, right?
Yep. Straight into 5-ups. Pass 1.
Okay. So 2d6 damage. 7 in total.
7.
Okay, not bad. So it's down to 4, right?
Down to 4. Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. We're gonna fire Helbrecht actually next.
Okay.
Since you're giving me, he should be within range. I'm pretty sure he's 24 inches for his weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire both of his weapons at you.
Yeah.
Because he has like a combi weapon still basically.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fire the melter, and I'm also gonna fire his heavy bolt rifle. I think it is.
Okay.
So I'll just double check that just to make sure that it's not like master crafted or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Let's check that.
We'll see that now.
And current shooting. Okay, we're back. We actually checked the melter's only 12 inches, so you can only fire the main gun.
Yeah.
Which you might as well fire because there's nothing else to fire
So
at.
I'll do 2 shots into the raider.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. So both hits, and now I'm strength 5 to your T6.
Yes.
So 5s. 1. Minus 2 right now.
Okay. 5 up. Nope. Goes through.
That's 1 more damage.
1 more damage. Taking
down to 3 now.
To 3.
Which is perfect because if I shoot plasma at you,
he is dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do now is I'm pretty sure that I will be within 24 here with all the weapons. So we're gonna do the first dreadnoughts. This one here actually into you, I believe,
White
right?
shoulder pads.
White shoulder pads
the
into
chapter mastered one.
Or we'll do him first into the venom.
Okay.
Because I'm in range of the venom, you're touching the terrain.
Yes, 2 of the venoms are touching terrain.
And if I can kill this one off here,
yes, there's nothing.
Then there's nothing touching that objective there.
That objective.
So they're 5 wounds each, right?
Yeah, is 6.
6 wounds each.
Is everything going into him?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Absolutely everything. So we're going to start with the plasma.
Okay.
Supercharging, obviously.
Perfect.
So we'll go for the number of shots for a moment here.
Okay.
So D6 shots, which is a 2. Oh well. So hitting on 4s because you have a -1 in built.
Okay.
So 4s rerolling, both hit.
Both hit.
And now 3s rerolling 1s. Both go through. All right.
Okay. So I do have a 5-up invulnerable save again.
So you have 2 saves.
5 ups. Both go through. That is impopped unless I reroll 1.
There's still 8 onslaught shots coming in, Icarus going in, and the Stormbolters.
Right, it's quite important for me to get that objective.
I don't think he's going to survive though. Up to you, obviously.
I've got 1 CP.
Yep, you do.
And if I pass it, he's still on 3 wounds.
Yeah, but I remember I can still shoot him with other stuff though.
Yes. Okay, I'll give it to you. Does he explode?
It's up to you, honestly.
Does he explode? No, he doesn't.
No, he implodes.
So we remove the this venom from play.
Okay.
Okay. So the rest of the guns
just don't go anywhere.
Now.
Of course. We'll go into this dreadnought next here.
Yep.
We're gonna fire him into.
One, right?
Sorry, this one. We'll do this one first. Actually, we'll do this one here into there. Okay.
Into back into the raptor.
Yeah. So I'll just double check. I should be within 24.
Okay.
But we're gonna check something really quick. You know.
Yeah. Okay. We're back. We were just checking line of sight because obviously the corner of that ruin was coming into play. But yeah, he's more than enough view to get in. All of its guns going in.
Everything going in. No wasting time here.
No wasting time.
Plasma.
Yeah. Plasma first.
Supercharging. D6 shots.
D6 shots.
That's a big 6. All right. Okay. So here we go. So we got 6 hitting on 4s.
4s rerolling
1s. Oh, good thing I rerolled those 1s. So that's only 2.
Okay, that's only 2.
And now 3s rerolling 1s.
Yes.
Because of the wisdom of the ancients. Oh, there's 2.
Go through.
Go on, Pardo.
So
you can
need
fail
to
them.
pass these 5-ups.
Oh.
Cheeky reroll here.
Right, good, dude.
Cheeky reroll indeed. No. Does he blow up? I don't think it's going to hit anything. I'll roll anyway. Doesn't blow up. So that is the Ravager removed from play as well.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
So, any more shooting?
Yeah, we've got the 3rd Dreadnought over here.
Okay.
I'm just going to check. I'm within 24 of this Venom here, so I think I'm going to go for the easy kill.
Okay.
I'm going to try and kill that last Venom off.
Yes.
And see what I can do, because this Dreadnought is really degraded at this point.
Okay.
So
perfect. So he can see, obviously, through that door and in through this door into the tip of this one.
Ooh. Look at that.
You want to fire the plasma into
Yeah,
him?
you know what? I'm gonna just mess around a little bit. I'll do the plasma into there, and all the small arms. I'll do it into the venom over here.
Yep.
So we'll do the plasma first.
Okay.
So supercharging, obviously.
Yep.
D6.
D6. Here's the big 6.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am degraded, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Perfect.
Because I am in my middle bracket.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s because I'm within range.
Yeah.
So 4s, re-rolling 1s. So that is a fail there, and there. And now here, we've got 3 stone re-rolling 1s. That's 3 saves.
Okay, 5 ups.
Oh.
Plus 2. So taking 3 damage.
3 damage, yeah.
Taking him down to 7. No, 8. 8 wounds.
8. Okay, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
We'll do now the Icarus into here.
Yeah,
to start with.
Small arms fire.
Yeah, so we'll start up. Sorry, not the Icarus, the Onslaught. So we've got the 8 shots here. So I'm ballistic skill 4.
Okay.
But you -1 me. So
yes,
I'm here on
Venoms have
5s.
it incorporated.
So 5s, rolling 1s. So
okay.
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
Okay, that's bad. And now I'm tough. I'm strength 5 to your
toughness 6. Toughness 5.
5. Okay, so 4s rolling 1s. 1.
1 wound.
-1.
-1. Okay, so 4 up, taking me to 5 up.
Oh, we'll do the Storm Bolters next.
Okay.
Into so 5s, just 1, and now 5s again, rerolling 1s, but nothing there. And finally the Icarus, which 1 shot.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s.
It's hits.
3s,
7, so
rolling 1s. Oh.
Goes through.
Okay,
Damage 2. So he's down to 4 wounds left.
Wow.
I believe that's all you're shooting, right?
I've got like a grenade which is out of range. So yeah, that's pretty much my shooting done.
So put a wound marker of 4 in this venom, and I believe we go into charges.
We've got some charges going on. Got a couple of them that I want to make. Some important ones.
Yep.
So yeah, I can get started with those right now.
Yeah, let's go straight in.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to do is the Blade Guard into here. So I'm within 6.
Okay.
So I need a 5.
Perfect.
Obviously, Black Templars, I get to reroll my charges, so...
That's a fail. Dun, dun, dun. And there we go.
Okay,
5, 6, 7, 8. So those Blade Guards go into those incubi there. What else have we got?
We're going to do Hellbrecht actually into them as well.
Okay.
So I think I could have actually done this instead and just put them here, just not to block as much of the charge, I guess.
Okay.
But I think I still need a long...
8.
Yeah, an 8.
Okay, might as well
am I within 8 or am I out of...
I think you're out of 8.
I'm out of 8. Yeah, I need an 8. Okay. Well, we might as well try it, right?
Yeah, you have a reroll as well, and it's free. There you go. So he's bossing it up.
Look at that big base.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, we're going to charge the birds.
Okay.
So I'm within 8. So I need a 7.
Perfect. Let's go.
So here we go. Numbers. Yes, 7. 7. So fail, which will reroll. Oh,
okay. So Eradicators make it into combat as well. And on the other side, do we have any combat? Any charges? Sorry.
Yes, we do. We have a very important one actually.
Okay.
Here. So we're gonna do this one. What this one is the Vanguard vets into there. I think I measured it before. I was within 8. I don't know 100%. Yeah, so here's 7 there, right?
Need a 7.
Oh, 7-inch charges though. So we'll just come over here and roll it right here.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 5.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. Oh, it's an 8.
Perfect. Okay, so let's move everybody in, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we're back, and it's the fight phase Tormentor rule. I'm going to go into the Blade Guard first. So, let's see if I can go over the leadership. 6, 7. I do not go. So, basically that unit is going to be removed.
Yeah.
What are you going to go? Blade Guard first? Or
Hellbrecht. Come on. The Blade Guard already got the time to shine.
Yeah.
Go to Hellbrecht. So,
sweep attack?
Yeah. So, Hellbrecht is a monster.
Yeah.
He's got 6 attacks base, 7 for shock assault.
Yes.
And he can either do big swings or small swings. The small swings are still damage too.
Yes.
So,
and they have 14 attacks, right?
14 attacks.
Crazy.
So we're going to do that here. Do you have any CP for lightning fast?
No, no CP. I'm out.
Okay, whoops. So hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Drop 2.
Yeah.
Now he is strength 6 still with his weapon.
He is.
So I'm wounding you on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Are they toughness 3? Yeah, it's Rosales 4.
So yeah, 2s. Okay, so we've dropped 2 in total, so that should be 2, 4, 6,
I'm going to use the dice.
10.
So 6 ups.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the unit dead. There we go. Cool. So that's it. Shall we do this combat here?
The only thing would be I'd actually get these guys and pile them in this way towards the closest unit.
Okay.
And get them off the wall, just so you can't shoot them unless you bring stuff in.
Yeah.
This is going to be wholly like useless, basically,
Okay.
but we'll do them quickly.
Yep.
The only thing I'd say is I just pile in Hellbrick this way, and I'll get within 6
Okay.
to do the reroll ones, right? And I also get an extra strength, not like it matters here.
Okay.
But so 3s rolling 1s. Oh, those are lots of 3s. Those are 1s. Sorry.
Rerolling 1s.
Nice. And now I am strength 5 to your 3.
Okay.
So these are 3s again. Okay, so that's 7 in total.
7. No EP, right?
0 EP.
I think they have 4 ups.
They have 4 ups, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so 4 dead.
Okay.
1 still remains, which obviously would be the. Actually, I'll leave a haywire.
Cheeky.
Yeah. So yeah, let's count up some dice and go into the other side of the battlefield. Okay, we're back on the other side of the battlefield now. All the Vanguard veteran attacks going into this unit of Talos. 37, I believe.
37 attacks.
37
There
attacks.
they are.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling fully because obviously they are still within 6 inches of the Chaplain on that side. Here we go.
So here we go, 3s. That doesn't look great though.
Okay, but do fully re-roll.
I've got those full rerolls at the very least, saving me quite a few. Yeah, like look at that. Like that should not have.
6s. Look at those
Listen,
6s.
I need this to wound you
That's
though.
crazy.
I need this to wound.
You'll be rolling 6s all game.
It's
Okay.
the power of
3 to hit.
GW dice.
Okay.
You
More
pay for good
6s.
dice. Alright, so now, this is the important part. We need 5s to wound you, because
Yes.
you are toughness 6 or
Yep.
7 actually beside that guy, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. The 6 and the 7 stays the same.
But we want those 6s because we can do mortal wounds in addition.
Yeah, to maximum of 5, right?
6, maximum of 6.
Okay.
So here we go, 5s and 6s here. That's not a bad start, I think. We'll pull out the 6s really quickly, just
Yeah.
to move them to one side, and then we'll pull out all the
5s.
fails. We'll pull out the fails really quickly.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
There's a few more, yeah, we can just move.
These are all 5s. These are all 5s.
Okay.
And then we roll those.
Okay, so we've done the 6 mortals in addition, and we've still got all of these, which are
And these
saved.
are in addition, right?
They are
Mortals
in addition, right? So we've got 2, 4.
Okay, so I'm
6.
just gonna roll these. If you want to just remove these.
Yeah. So you got these ones as well to do.
Yeah.
So it's all of these here,
Okay.
and then when you get to the feel no pain stage, you have 6 feel no pains
Extra.
to do basically as well. Yeah.
So -3, right?
-2.
-2. So 5 ups, followed by 5 ups.
5 ups.
Yeah.
Are they armored to save 3?
I think they're 3 ups. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just roll them.
Let's quickly check. Yep, they do have a 3 up save, so it will be 5 ups followed by 5 ups again. So here we go. 5 ups.
That's a good start.
Okay, all these and then 5 ups again, and then I'll add the other couple
And
at the
then
end.
5 more mortals.
Yeah, do you want to add them?
Yeah,
You might
there
as
you
well. So 5 ups again.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay. There, and there.
Okay.
So they have 7 wounds each, I think it was. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and 2, 4 on 1. So 1 does survive on 2 wounds. 2 wounds
Does
left.
it blow up though?
Does it blow up and kill him? No, it doesn't.
It can't
Okay,
kill him though. It's only 1 mortal anyways.
that's true.
But,
So
yeah.
what I'm gonna do is I'll probably go with the extra damage. Let me check what the scalpel does. And we'll come in. Okay, it's time to strike back. Obviously, he's dead. Actually, you can pile in after, right?
Yeah.
So you're probably within. You're still gonna be able to tag this one.
Will I?
So I don't know. I think so. You can move 3 inches, right?
I can move 3.
Yeah, I think. Let's.
Will I?
Okay, I'm gonna remove. I'm just gonna remove him. Okay, so 5 attacks. I'm going with the macro scalpel. Obviously, you do. William does have an upgrade there to a minus.
Ignore the minus one.
I ignore the -1 and 2, but I'm still gonna go in because it is damage 2 on these. So here we go, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And wounding on 3s.
Okay.
3 wounds.
Not bad.
No minus because you ignore it. Obviously, you're gonna go
first one,
with the upgraded
2
one.
up.
2 up. That's a pass. That is
Oh.
a fail. So that is 1 on. You do have feel no pain on him.
Yeah, I do. But if I fail both of them, he's dead.
Yes.
So do I want to spend a CP to reroll?
To reroll
the
that.
save?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Actually, I'll spend a CP, my last CP of the game, to reroll
Okay.
that save.
Into 5 and you have
final
1 more save. That's a
Oh,
pass.
good.
Perfect. Okay, so I think that concludes this turn. Brutal stuff from the Black Templars. Let's see what I can do with the Drakkari coming up next.
Okay, so really tough decision for Pardo overall.
Yeah,
That
was a hard turn.
It's turn 3. It feels like turn 5
Yes,
at least.
yeah.
But so Pardo's had a couple of movements that he's had to do and really think through. So we'll let Pardo walk us through them really quickly.
Yes. So I've fallen back with this guy just because you were going to strike first. I don't think it was worth it to stay in combat because calculating off the top of my head, he's going to die anyway.
Of course.
So I've fallen back and get 3 points for engage all fronts. These two characters are now going to basically charge into there. So the Archons disembarked and advanced a total of 5 inches.
Yep.
And is now ready to charge into them. What else is happening? So the two Talos have just slightly moved onto the base to get line of sight onto the back two with their haywire, and basically maybe charge into the Chaplain. Now, what happened here was that I rolled a 1 on their advance, which came out of this venom. I re-rolled the 1, not because I wanted to get closer, but I wanted to move them up so the Talos made a shorter charge and tried to charge into this guy here. Tell you what, my free CP for this turn re-rolled into a 1. Obviously, that's twice in a row.
Granted, the two of us have probably rolled like 21s for advances.
I know.
If anybody watches the full thing, comment below how many ones we've said that we've gotten for advances or anything so far.
So they're stayed put. So the only thing I could do was basically shuffle them up, get in line of sight with their haywires, and try and have a cheeky charge. If they get a long charge, then try and put them in. And they're infantry, so basically they can charge through this room, yeah? And then they can have a charge in there.
All right.
Moving on to here, I've tried to put as many bodies and units as I can on this objective. Basically, the Ravager can now get line of sight onto the back of these Blade Guard.
Yep.
I've dropped in the last units from reserve, the Scourgers, which again are going to try and remove a couple of these Dreadnoughts from play. The Venom has stayed put where it is. It's actually shuffled a bit further out onto the same objective because they need to get the points. And this Venom here has just shuffled to again get line of sight here. Now, off camera, I did do my attacks back with my Scourge.
Oh yeah.
I failed to wound, and then my leadership test I got a 1, so he survived. So he's fallen back here and is now going to get me engage all fronts for a total of 3.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. So that is it. Now in your turn, did I kill anything in combat? No, right?
No.
Nothing died in combat
because I killed the Incubi.
I'm just thinking about my secondary too, because
no, you didn't kill anything in
nothing
combat.
Else. No. So that is my movement phase. I did heal with my Warlord trait on the Homunculus. 3 extra wounds on my Talos, so he's down up to 5. And
because it's auto 3, right?
It's auto 3. Yeah, and he normally does D3. It's auto 3 at the end of the movement phase.
Cool.
So and it's at the end of the movement phase, so I can't heal him up.
Oh, like the Apothecary.
It's at the end of the movement phase, yes. Indeed.
Unless you advance him, what's the distance you have to be?
I tell you what, I'm going to move him back.
Okay.
Because he will be on that objective, and what I'll do is instead of keeping the Homunculus back, I'll just put the Homunculus into combat as well. I won't get engaged on fronts for 3 yet, unless I make this charge.
Yeah, if you get that charge and wrap around, you probably could.
So he can heal his fight. So that's it. That's my movement.
All right, it's been a pretty, like I said, like an intricate moving phase.
Yes.
So let's see what the shooting phase has coming right up. All right, into the first unit of the shooting phase.
Yes.
We've got the Scourgers, which are going to be split firing. They're firing the Shard Carbine into the Blade Guard, and they're firing their haywires into the center Dreadnought there. Of the 3 conga lining,
Mr. Black Shield.
Mr. Black Shield over there, as Pardo has just named him.
Okay, so Shard Carbine into these guys.
Okay.
That's 3 hits.
Ooh, okay.
Poison, so 4s. That is 1 wound.
1 wound. AP on this?
No AP.
No AP, so 2 up. That is it's gone missing actually.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Alright.
So I've got 4 D3 shots now from the haywire going into the middle.
Okay, I like it.
Number of shots. Oh
no.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, I'm just hoping that you get those
5, 6,
3s.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so you need 4s to hit.
Hitting on 4s because
they're heavy weapons.
Oh yes, sorry. Same as before. So that's not bad.
Okay, that's half down.
And then 4s to wound. Okay, 3 go through.
That's not great.
No 6s.
Okay, so I'll just use any dice you give me. So here we go. So
-3, so 6
ups. So 5 ups. So I got my imbalance.
Constant imbalance.
So that's 1.
1 goes through.
1 goes through.
Yeah.
So that's 2 goes through, right?
2 go through.
Yeah.
1 is saved. D3 is 1 each.
Nice. So 2 damage.
Very good.
That's a bad roll
compared to the other one before.
Yeah, the other unit did very, very well.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 2 more haywires The one I'm going to try and just remove a dreadnought.
I think that's the right choice.
So they've got 2 haywires each.
Okay, so you're doing them all into one dreadnought,
into
right?
the dreadnoughts in the back. So
Very
he's
nice.
lost 2, right? Let's put him on.
Yeah, he's lost 2, so he's down to 11.
11. Let's mark it up before we forget. Okay, so we're going to go and try and remove 1 from play.
Okay.
So this is number of shots.
Yep, so 4d3.
Is again
not bad.
Quite good. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
4,
and these
5,
don't suffer the
6,
penalty,
7,
right? For
8,
moving firing
9.
heavy.
Nope.
So,
hitting on 3s.
oh,
1 miss. And then
not a bad start.
wounding on 4s.
Okay.
That's much better.
So
2 D3 mortal wounds, which I'll do at the end, and 4 go through.
okay, so I do my 4 invulnerable saves.
Yep.
I'll just do those for you guys right over here. So here we go. Oh no, Pardo!
Rolling like
Oh
that.
no!
So D3 damage.
So there we go.
D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Is 2, which you can pass.
Okay, here we go. So I get a 5 up against mortal wounds as Black Templars. We failed off. Okay,
So down to 3.
down to 3, which
He
means
doesn't die.
he's on his bottom profile.
Doesn't
Though.
die.
He's basically a potato, though, so don't worry too much.
I do worry.
Okay.
I do worry. Okay, so what we're gonna do? He's fallen back. He can't shoot. There is a stratagem to fall back and
Cruel deception, right?
Cruel deception, yeah.
Although you did spend your CP to reroll
Yes,
in
that's
advance.
why I can't do it.
So
I think it's two.
it's one CP to be able to fall back and shoot or charge, and 2 CP to be able to do both actions.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna shoot this.
Ooh.
What I'm gonna do is this guy is gonna shoot into them first.
So the venom's gonna go into the blade guard, right?
Problem is if you remove him and then do I'm gonna.
I mean, yeah, but then you can also shoot the dreadnought.
Yeah,
so I think it's not the worst call.
4, 5.
So let me just remove
1, 2, 3,
my
4, 5, 6.
beautiful Black Templar dice.
Ready?
Yep, here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
You get a reroll because you are Kabal of the Black Heart.
I get something else this turn, right?
You are now on turn 3, which is turn 4, which means
5 up invulnerable save.
I do believe you have a 5 up invulnerable save. Correct.
So 4 ups. That's just 1.
1.
No AP. No, minus 1.
There is 1 AP, so this is a 3 up, which I pass on a 6.
Okay, so this do I risk it for biscuits?
So
I think it's time to risk it for biscuits.
I personally, if I were you, I think doing the 3 shots, the 3 disintegrators into the dreadnoughts is the way to do this.
Yeah.
It's riskier, but you get rid of the dreadnoughts.
Yes, but these
But let's be real, they're just standing around, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm just gonna put 3 shots into him and 6 shots.
Oh, that's not gonna remember the damage 1 against the dreadnoughts.
At this point, with it's true.
So do 6 there and 3 there maybe.
Kill 1.
It's a really tough choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. At this point, I think I need to try and remove as many units as I can. So 6 shots going into Mr. Dreadnoughts, hitting on 3s.
Are you spending any of the rerolls here? Okay. This means you can't do it on the other shots now.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 goes through.
Oh, that's not enough.
Not enough.
So minus 5 up.
Should pass again. So many 6s, and then the 3 into here.
Okay.
3 hits, 3 wounds.
Okay. So we'll take the first 2 on a normal guy. So 4 ups.
Okay. Wow.
I do apologize for this. I'm sorry. And 1 last one on a normal guy still.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll just say it's on him.
Okay.
So that's 2 damage on him. So he's down to 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
Mr. Pardo, that does not look like a very good shooting phase.
That does not look at all as a good shooting phase. So that's what my shooting. He can't see anything. The venom on the back. Don't think he can.
Maybe he can draw to that guy over there. Would you like to check that with a laser or something?
No, he can't. He can't.
Are you sure? Okay.
I can clearly see from there.
They have pistols, I'm pretty sure, right?
A Splinter pistol, and then the Archon, the homunculus has something weird. So pistol might as well hits. Doesn't wound, and then we'll do the homunculus off camera.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, we'll do that off camera, and then
we'll come back to the charges, right?
Yes,
because
charges.
we do have a couple of, I think, integral charges here, things that you need to get into.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you back in a moment, and into the charging phase we go. So
I'm gonna
where are
start
we
with
going
the
first?
Homunculus is going in now. It's now or never, really. So he's in.
I'm pretty sure that's in.
He's not good in combat or that good in combat, but
next up we're doing the Archon, right?
Archon, yeah.
He's in. And now we are doing the Incubi, right? I believe.
Yeah. And then we're going Incubi into here.
The Incubi need a 5.
Yes.
You have no CP.
No.
Oh no! That is not what you wanted.
No, because now he can't charge.
Well, they got fly, so they can charge over.
Oh yes, that's true.
So I'll let you.
6 and 7.
I don't think a 7 does it. Yeah, there's a tape measure for you over there. It might do.
I think he's in. Yeah, he's in.
Okay, perfect. So at least that unit gets in.
There.
It's more like a consolation prize than anything else at this point.
Else. And this guy is here.
Oh, but that's not good for you. Are there any other charges that you want to look at doing?
There's no more charges I can do. Obviously, the Scourges, there's no point in doing it because they would just be minced up with these guys. So that's it. That's the end of my charges.
All right. Well, I have no CP to interrupt you. So, would you like to move straight into the fight phase, or do you want to think
No, I need to...
Oh, you want to have a look at the stuff. Okay, yeah, perfect. So we'll catch you back in another moment then. All right, here starts the fight phase. Now, since I have no CP to interrupt, I'm going to let Pardo go have free reign or roll his attacks.
So this unit ignores basically -1 or 2, or one of the models, which is still alive, does. So there's no point... I'm actually going to go for the poison 2-ups because he's going to have a 2-up anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Homunculus Tools.
And this is the poison 2-ups, right?
Yes.
Now, because of my vow, uphold the honor of the Emperor.
Yeah.
You can't wound me on a 1 or a 2.
No.
Which means that you're wounding me on 3s.
Yes.
So yeah.
And I'm going to use one of my attacks with the Eco Injector. So basically, if I do score a hit, the target suffers 1 mortal wound and the attack sequence ends. So that's 1 mortal wound, which you do have a 5-up.
So I'll just take that on a normal guy.
Yes. Passes another 6.
Wow.
That's your 25th, 6th. And then 3. Sorry, and then 3 more attacks.
Yep. So these are hitting on 2s, right?
Hitting on 2s.
Perfect. And I'm wounding on 3s, I believe.
Wounding on 3s because I can't poison you on 2s.
So there's no AP on these, right?
No AP.
So I'll just take them on normal guys.
Okay.
So we've got 2-ups. I think we're good here. Yeah, that's wow.
Another 2 6s.
You know, this is getting a bit ridiculous at this point.
Okay. Let's move now on to the last unit to strike. No, sorry. Let's move on to the let's do the 20 attacks from the Talos.
Oh yeah, because you got the Talos. So he's got the 2 Talos in as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, because they did make that charge over. So got 20 attacks.
20 attacks. So. Hitting on 2s this turn now.
Yes, correct. Because they do have the power from pain that they need for that. Of course, you still managed to get a total of 5 1s.
5 1s.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now 3s.
3s too.
Now you could just kill him right here, right? Because you could kill him.
I could.
This is what you really want. There's one more there that you need to roll there. There you go.
Fail. Couple more.
So how many is that in total?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Still go
4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. Got them all here. So there are no AP on these.
No AP.
So 3 ups. You could kill him. He's only on 5 wounds.
Could kill him.
He's dead. He's very dead.
He is dead.
Wow.
This is good because this grants me 3 points for
this does give you 3 points for
specific
which was called Take Them Alive.
Take them alive. Yeah.
So that was a very bad roll.
I have been forgetting the blades rules.
The blade artist.
I don't know if I've got any 6s, so that he's dead anyway.
He's very dead.
He's dead anyway.
1s and 2s to make up for everything.
I do need to remember when I'm doing 20 attacks that 6s would become a -1.
Correct.
So
now
he's dead, and now let's finish off the Archon.
Now the good thing about this for you is that I don't get the rerolls to hit anymore because he's dead.
That's very true.
So they could survive. I don't think they will.
I need to pass all my 2-ups, basically.
Unless I just throw mortal wounds at him and then he's dead.
Yes, which
I'm going to
probably do. With the amount of 6s you're rolling, he's probably going to die from mortal wounds.
So we're going to actually cut off here. We're going to swap round to my combat, and you'll see me on the other side of the camera for a moment.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you back in a moment.
Okay, William got a bit ahead of himself. I do have to attack with my Archon before he strikes back. So here we go. I'm hitting on 2s here. That's all hits. And my Huskblade, I believe, is plus user strength. So strength 3.
Is it poison?
No, it's not poison. It's just -2 damage too.
So 3?
So 5s to wounds. Not bad. 3 go through. I'm happy with that. These are -2.
So
now, you can't ignore it because you
not on the first one.
Not on the first one.
So here goes 4 up. So
no,
one guy.
One is dead.
5 up funeral pains.
Yes, you do.
So he's gone.
1 is dead.
You have removed 1.
Okay. And now, obviously, you would put it on
onto the guy that ignores 1 and 2. So you go 2 up.
Perfect.
2 up.
Perfect. Okay. So this is all the attacks coming in.
We'll
you just remove 4 from there. And let's roll this.
Okay, so
no rerolls anymore.
No, so
it wasn't all round.
How cheeky do I want to be? Because I wanted to get the 6 mortals onto the Archon. Flat out kill him.
Yes.
So you got 5 wounds, right?
5 wounds, and obviously he has a 2-up in mana.
So I'm just going to do a quick little pile in here, if you don't mind.
Yep.
So I'm just going to move these guys around just a little bit, just get more of them into combat.
Okay.
And basically, what I'm gonna do is I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys into the Archon.
Okay.
And then I'll do. Do I do 4 and 4 and be really cheeky? 4 and 4 and be really cheeky. Because I'll just reroll all the successes and everything, and just try and get myself things.
Okay.
So
do you want to have a little think about it?
No. We'll just do 4 and 4. Okay. So we're just gonna split the attacks. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 guys going into the Archon first. So I am hitting you on 3s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I'll do one more guy into the Archon.
Okay.
I'll do one more guy into the Archon.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So hitting on 3s, no rerolls here though.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a good roll to start with.
Not a good roll.
You know, this is why you should never be greedy. Because when you're greedy, bad things happen.
Okay. And then you're wounding on...
I'm wounding on 3s. 6s are mortals in addition, but I'm gonna basically try and fish for as many 6s as I can.
So you're gonna reroll everything, right?
Okay, so that's 2 so far, and I'm gonna just,
fish for 1.
Fish for everything. So that was not a 6 yet.
Okay.
Oh, we just need 3 more 6s, Pardo.
3 more 6s. And you kill the Archon with mortal wounds. There you go. Your 6s, it's crazy. That's 5 6s.
That's wild.
So that is him dead.
He's dead before.
Now let's move these quickly.
Yep.
And
1, 2,
you can strike back into the homunculus.
And there's 4 with the sergeant obviously getting that extra attack into the homunculus.
Okay.
Now the Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution is maxed to 6 wounds per enemy unit.
Yes, so you can do 1 more.
So I can still do I can still do 6 more to the next unit. Because to each unit. So 3s to hit.
Which they haven't FAQ. Have they FAQ'd the
Black
Templars yet?
No. Yes, they have already. Okay. They've already changed Devout Push, for example.
Okay.
But basically, I'm pretty sure this is how it's intended to work because the Grey Knights have something similar.
Okay.
So toughness here is 4, I believe. Right?
Toughness 4. Yeah.
So these are 4s to wound, 6s to mortals in addition.
Yep.
So I'm just going to fish for 6s again.
Yep.
Because
of course. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? No. Okay. So that's not great, actually, Pardo.
Okay.
So that is 3 that go through and 1 mortal in addition. So you get 3 invulns.
Yep.
You get 3 invulns, and then you have.
Does he have an invuln?
Well, he must have from the Power of Pain, right?
Power of Pain is on just 6 ups.
Okay.
This time. So 1 goes through, and these are damage 1, right?
Damage 1, so you have 3 in total. Because you have 1 Feel No Pain as well.
So he has a 4-up Feel No Pain.
Oh, okay.
So just one goes through.
Okay.
Not bad. So he survives. Archon is removed from play.
Yep.
And that finishes off my turn 3. Let's count up some points because look, I am on 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives.
You're going to score some more points for having my territory one here.
Exactly, yes. And
racking up.
And I killed an extra character there.
Yes, correct.
So I get another 3 points. So yeah, I think I'm ahead in points. You're not scoring primary, but you're killing a lot of my stuff.
Correct.
So let's go on to turn 3 coming up next. And we're back. Movement over for turn 3 for the Black Templars. Going in for the kill, like I was supposed to do last turn, but I didn't. So Chapter Mastered Blade Guard, and both the Blade Guard and Hellbreach moving up. The Eradicators on this side also moving up onto that objective.
Yep.
Shuffling up with 3 Redemptive Dreadnoughts.
This poor little potato can only move like 4 right now.
Exactly.
So you just have to
And the center one has used your only CP for Wisdom of the Ancients to reroll 1s to hit.
Correct.
Eradicators shuffling up as well. And then here in the movement, again, a bit more of shuffling here to basically get onto the objective.
No, so this was the pilot move from the close combat, yeah.
To the close combat.
So basically, when I finished the close combat, I just swung around with the pylons, just got 2 models onto there.
Okay.
And it's just to deny you some points, basically.
Perfect.
So yeah.
Okay. So that is basically it.
I'm ready to go straight into. I'm ready to go straight into shooting. I don't need to waste any time.
Let's go straight.
So we're going to start with the 3 Eradicators over here.
Okay.
Into these 2 Talos.
Okay.
So
I just want to point out that the points are quite close.
Yeah, they're very close.
Because you haven't been scoring well for primary, and I've been scoring well for my secondaries.
Yeah, I've not been scoring badly for secondaries either.
Yes.
But the thing
is,
what's
helping you.
But Take Them Alive has scored you a lot of really good points. So it is close, and scoring 4 is just really painful.
Perfect.
So here we go. We're going to do these 3 guys here.
Into the 2.
Yeah. Into the 2 Talos, yeah. So we've got 6 shots, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s.
Okay.
So we'll just do this over here for you. Here we go. Wow. Here it goes. I've been rolling super well all game, so I think I deserve this for a while.
Okay, so 4
here
hits.
We go. 4 hits. 3s now.
These 2.
Ooh, just 2.
2.
Okay.
6 ups.
You are
It's turn 3.
No,
So yeah.
you've got the 5-ups now because we are. Oh no, wait, it is only turn 3.
So only turn 3. Yeah, because I get the 5-ups. Let's quickly
On
check
turn
here.
4, I'm pretty sure.
I get the 5-ups on. On turn 4.
Okay.
And then turn 5, I get the. What was it? Turn 5. I always forget. The morale. Auto pass morale.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6-ups then, yeah.
And 6-ups. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
Fail both.
So
2d6.
I'll do them separately, I guess.
Yes.
Because I
5-ups.
don't know if I'm going to kill it. So first one d6 plus 2.
Ooh.
Just 3 damage, yeah.
Just 3 damage. 5-ups.
It's not great.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fail all of them.
And now another d6. Oh,
D6.
that's 8, which goes down to 7.
6, 7.
So,
Okay, how many wounds do I have left?
You just failed 2, right?
Yeah, 5 left, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And that is him dead.
Yeah,
because I haven't got any
just
CP, so does he explode? Yes, he does, obviously. So 1 mortal wound on the...
Are you doing the back one or the front one? Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
No,
just
because I don't think you reach the incubi if it's the front one. That you get rid of. That's
let's
the
do
only
1, 2, 3 to make fair. So
No,
one,
it's fine,
two-
it's fine. You can just get rid of this one. That's
Okay,
fine,
yeah, let's do that.
So just this one goes, and then this one here takes a mortal on a 5-up
On
ignore
him,
it,
yeah,
right?
and does the...
Yeah, the
you
dreadnought
take
will
it?
get it for sure. Yeah.
Take it,
So here we go. So you take you get a 5-up funeral pain for your
Yes,
mortal.
yeah. Which you
Ooh,
pass,
and I get a 5-up funeral pain for my mortal.
which you fail.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What else have we got?
I've got a lot of shooting actually.
Yes.
So we're gonna do this Redemptor over here actually first, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna do the plasma into the Talos.
Yep.
And everything else into the incubi.
Perfect.
So I think that's the best call.
Yes.
Might be wrong.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's how you kill incubi.
Correct.
Small arms.
So we're going to go straight to the plasma here.
Okay.
Supercharging.
That's
4 shots. Not bad. So 3's rolling 1s. What's this one?
That's a 5.
5.
That's a hit.
So that's still a 1.
So 3 hits.
And now we are looking for 3's again. That's 3.
3.
6-ups.
Nope. All through. Damage
2,
3,
4, 6.
right? So 3. -1 damage.
Yeah, so it would be 3, 6, 9. It goes 2, 4, 6 instead.
Okay. So sorry. Yeah, 4.
So 6 in total.
6 in
There you
total.
Okay.
So no.
He's on 1 wound.
He's on 1 wound remaining.
Love
Yeah.
it. Okay, so we'll do everything else now.
Yeah.
So we'll do the onslaught here next.
Okay.
So 3's rolling 1s. Okay. And now 3's again because
Three
it's
to one.
strength 5 to
Toughness
your,
3.
yeah. And also we are on turn 3. I didn't mention this. I should have mentioned it at the very start. I'm staying in the tactical doctrine.
Yes.
So because it's just more beneficial.
Yeah,
now.
you want to shoot stuff.
So 3's. Okay, there you go. That's 5 -1 now.
Okay. So 4 ups. That's 3 dead.
Do you want to take any on the sergeant? He can take 2. He's got 2.
Yeah, I might as well. You've got a lot of shooting. So sergeant's dead and
One left.
next
So
one.
just 2 guys left.
Yeah. So
Sorry, 2 guys gone. Sorry.
These 2.
Stormbolters. The humble Stormbolter.
Okay.
So that's 1 fail, and now wounding you on 3's again
Yes.
because they are strength 4 to your 3's. So here you go. So 3 at -1.
3 at -1. Again, 4 ups. No, that is them.
Well.
Slain.
Pardo, you shouldn't do that.
I know. They're dead. This is how you kill them incubi.
It really, really is. Yeah, it's not. It hasn't been great for you.
No.
So,
So, are we going into the next dreadnought?
we'll do this dreadnought next over here.
He's going to go plasma, I guess. No.
Plasma into there.
Into the venom.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do because that venom's taking damage, right? Or not?
He's down to 4 wounds.
Down to 4 wounds.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So we're gonna do all the small arms into the birds,
Yes.
and we're gonna do the plasma into this
Venom.
venom.
Okay.
I might be a bit of overkill, but who cares?
Yeah, doesn't
So
matter.
plasma first. Obviously supercharging.
1 shot.
So 3's rolling 1s. Oh, sorry,
That's a hit.
4's rolling 1s.
Yes.
To the hit. 3's.
That's
1.
1.
So I can't kill him though.
5 up. Nope. Damage 3.
Three damage.
Goes down to damage. Sorry. 1 wound remaining.
Okay, so we'll do the Stormbolters next. Here
Yeah.
into here. So
Into the scourges.
into the Scourges, yeah. So rolling those 1s. And now we need 3's again.
Yep.
So okay, so that's 5 -1. You are on cover.
5.
So they're all on cover, right? So they're just 4
They're
ups.
all on cover, yes, because I needed to be in cover to shoot at you
course.
guys. So 4 ups. So that's 3 dead.
Okay. And
2
now
left.
we've got the Onslaught next, because that was the Stormbolters.
Yeah.
So, just dropping dice.
Okay.
And now 3's again,
Yes.
because they are strength 5 to your thing. So 4 more at -1.
-1. Still in cover. So I think I think they're 5 ups.
And
No, 4 ups. Sorry, 4 ups.
4 ups.
There's
Yeah, I'm
still
pretty sure
4
I have
ups.
4 ups.
So 2 did I. Still, that's the unit wiped out.
Did you not have 1 left?
No, I think you killed 3 the first turn, right?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'll shoot the Icarus just in case.
Shoot the Icarus.
And then we'll just double check it. So there's one shot.
Obviously gonna fail. No, hits.
2 wound. All right, there you go.
6 up save.
No, -1. Okay, fine. So now we need to check it because.
Yes. Well, it doesn't matter. Do you want to? I think they're dead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy to say whatever. I'm not too sure.
I think you killed 3 the first turn and 2 the other.
Right. Okay.
99% sure.
Okay.
Let's get some dead bodies off.
Yes. Let's just do that really quickly.
Okay, we're back. We actually checked how many actually died from the incubi, and it actually was 5. So
not incubi, the birds.
The birds, the scourges.
Scourges,
it actually was 5, so we're fine. So next up, we're going to do 3 heavy bolt pistols into this venom, trying to finish off the last.
So here we go, hitting on 4s because you have a -1 to be hit.
Yes, rerolling.
Rerolling everything because of Chapter Master.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only 2.
2 hits.
And now 5s.
5, 2 wounds.
Nothing. That's really, really bad.
He does survive. you can't throw Hellbrecht in, right?
I'm going to shoot Hellbrecht everything into you, basically. Actually, I'll do the melt. The thing is, if I kill that with a melter, then I'm really, really screwed.
You're probably going to kill everything anyway, so...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'll do Hellbrecht. He's within rapid fire range of his weapon, so he gets 4 shots. So I'll do Hellbrecht into the venom. With his what's it called? With the bolt rifle. And then the melter into the Ravager.
Try and remove a couple more.
And try and see if I can just do something. And if I don't get onto that objective this turn, well, I'll do it next turn. So bolt rifle first. So hitting on 3s because of the -1.
Ooh, no rerolls.
5s. Oh no!
And 1 melter shot.
And then the melter hitting on 3s. Hits. Only on 3s. Nothing.
Nothing doesn't wound.
It's okay. This is perfectly fine.
This is perfect.
I don't mind this. We've got 3 eradicators here, going in for the overkill. Into 1 scourge.
Okay.
But with the rolling so far.
Yeah, the scourge at the very end there.
So okay, here we go. So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. Do you want me to reroll this?
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
okay, he should be dead.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
4.
4 6 up invulns.
5 up. 6 ups. Yeah. Because he's doesn't get the +1. So he's dead.
Yay!
That removes me. I think that gives you grind them down.
Not
for now. Not for now.
Well,
I killed your chaplain.
Yeah, but I also killed your Archon and I killed your incubi as well. I think
you've got grind them down for sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. So the last thing I've got to shoot with is the wounded dreadnoughts.
Okay.
The dilapidated dreadnought at this point. I think you can shoot the Ravager.
Yep.
Or I'll do the plasma into the here.
Okay.
I'll do plasma into there, the Icarus into... In fact, I'll do everything. No, we're going to do plasma into there.
Yep.
And then all the small arms into there.
Into the tip of the Ravager there.
Yep. So, because he's not going to really do much, I'm pretty sure. So we'll do the plasma first.
Okay.
So here we go. So supercharging, obviously. Do we need to supercharge? No, we don't need to supercharge.
Is he down? He's down to 2 wounds, no?
Down to 3 wounds.
Down to 3.
So we're not going to supercharge him because you're only on 1 wound left there.
1 wound left. Okay.
So 3 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Yep. 1s. That's all we need. That's all we need.
6 up.
All right.
Fails. Damage 2.
Damage 1.
Damage 1.
Yeah, because you
That's
turn
him dead.
damage.
Does he explode? Yes, he does. That's another mortal wound.
So 5 up.
That,
take it.
Forget about your mortal wounds.
Okay.
So
and then all the small arms into there, right?
Into the Ravager, yes.
So 6, and then 2 more. So we'll do the onslaught first.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can you see me? Actually,
maybe.
That's the point.
I'm just wondering because from your tip.
I think you're actually just about to get in.
Because like this is the angle here.
Yep,
right?
yep. That's perfect.
Good.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm accidentally shoving. So we've got 3 hits. 4 hits. Sorry. And then this is strength 5 to your T6.
Couple of 6, yes, sir.
Yeah. So here we go. 5s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Good start. Icarus. Oh, whopping 2 shots. So 5s, rerolling 1s.
1 hit.
1 and the strength 7, so 3s.
Does wound.
Plus 1, -1.
-1. 4 up save. No, sorry, 5 up save. I think you have 4 ups. So damage 2.
And then the Storm Bolters are not within rapid fire range, so it's just 4 little shots from the humble Storm Bolters.
No
2
hits.
rerolls. Sorry, 2 hits. 5s to wound. Nothing. Okay, so it's just lost 2 wounds.
Down to 6 wounds remaining.
I'd like to say that this was all calculated.
Yes, for your charges,
for
right?
For charges, of course.
Okay, so that's the end of your shooting. Let's go into charges then. Okay, we're back. There's only 1 charge for this turn, and it's the Blade Guard going into this Ravager here. No CP12 watch, sadly, so I think we need a 4, right? A 3.
And within 4, so 3, so just not a double 1.
There we go.
Yay! So we'll just go here for now.
Okay.
I am gonna really cheekily measure and see how far Hellbrick is to that venom.
Okay.
It might be more than 12, so I might not be able to even declare it.
Yeah, it's more than 12.
Ooh, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that on the tip?
Yep, you can. Yeah,
Am I within 11 or sorry, within 12?
I can get. I'll let you get a 12.
So on a 12 we're getting?
Yes.
This is easy.
No.
We're going to reroll this. It's fine. No. Okay.
Okay, so it's just the Blade Guard, and obviously after they strike, my Homunculus will strike.
Yep, of course.
And yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so do you want me to just go straight into it?
Yeah, go straight into it.
Cool. So again, not messing around, we'll just go straight into the Sergeant, which is 4 attacks base, 1 for the charge, 1 for Champion of the Feast.
Yes.
Can you give me a minus for anything?
I haven't got any CP, so I can't.
So I'm out of 6 inches there, which is not ideal, but it doesn't matter too much, I guess.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'll reroll this one because that's really cocked. There we go. Okay. And now strength 7 to your T6, I believe, right?
Toughness 6.
So 3s.
3's 2.
Okay, that's
4 go through.
4. Do you get the invuln? You get 6 up invuln, right?
6 up, yeah.
Okay, so he's dead.
He is dead. That's damage 12 damage.
Oh, please explode though.
Explode? No,
he
doesn't. Okay.
No, he doesn't.
So that's the Ravager removed from play. And then we're going to go into the Homunculus next. He's got 4 attacks. One of them will go with a mortal wound again. So he hits, so it does a mortal wound.
So here we go. I take
this time he takes it.
So we'll just put it on random.
Hitting on
here.
2s. 2 wounds.
2
sorry.
2 wounds.
You still have the 2 up, right? Because I can't wound on.
Can't wound me on 2. So
2 up.
AP.
AP, no AP.
Okay, so first, okay, so I'll just take them on normal guys.
Yes.
So 2 ups. Good.
Perfect.
And now I'll get to swing at you with a lot of guys.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they can all get in.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
8.
So
let's count up some dice and we'll carry on. Okay, we're back. Can he take the Homunculus down? 6 wounds on him with a 4 up, feel no pain.
It's gonna be tough. I can tell you that.
Yes.
So not too bad to start with. Just that. You are T4. We said last time, right?
4. Now I don't think he gets the +1 Homunculus Coven core units. No.
Yeah, so you won't be core because he's the character.
Yep.
So 4s rerolling. They don't get any mortals here. So
nope, you don't get any
just
more.
Straight, because that was obviously one of the litanies, which I can't do anymore. So that's
quite a few misses.
It's not the worst, but that was a 5. So we'll just get these rolls here. Okay, so that's a few.
Many.
Yep.
Let's just do those.
So,
these.
6 ups, right?
Yeah. What's his save is 6 up save. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just go into my invul save.
So 6 ups and then 4 ups, right?
Yes. So 6 ups. Wow.
Those dice are good.
Dice. And
but
then
still die.
4 ups. Okay, so 3 go through. So he's down to 3 wounds remaining on him.
Not the worst.
Not the worst. So I believe that is the end of your turn, William.
Yes, it is.
He's still surviving. Nothing we can do there. Let's count up some points. There might be a chance I call it, but I do want to check how many points I'm at and if there's any shenanigans I can do. And we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we're back, and it's bad news for the Drukhari. It's actually quite close in points. It's actually 40 points. This is before we go into 10-4.
Yeah, this is before I scored.
This is end of 10-3. End of 10-3.
You know, but you've also given yourself points for something else, right, or not?
No, not yet.
Right, so
at the end, it's 40-43 for William. Just 3 points apart. But let's be honest, guys. There's no point in carrying on. I'm not scoring any points for primary, just because he has 2 models on this objective. He has 3 models in this objective. And my only objective now is this one, which I am not scoring any because I need to get 2 points.
Yeah.
Apart from that, let's be honest, there's no big units on the table that can remove any of his dangerous units. This Talos is basically going to die, so I'm going to basically remove the 15 points for my to the last. I did not get any points up to the last. And then it's just a wrecking ball after that. A lot of points. Remember that you do score your 8 points at the end on turn 5 for being on my objective
and being
on these. So I think it's 2, 2, and 4, I believe, with the new mission. So yeah, it would be a rack up of points, which I can't do anything about.
But the total anyways.
I can't do anything about it. Friendly fist pump there. Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion. Coming up next. So there we have it, the end of the game. A win to the Black Templars, a very good win, and quite easily at the end. But it all came down to dice rolls, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like, I'm not going to complain about. I was still hitting and still wounding. I think it was down to your saves, especially that turn where my Incubi went in, a Drazar went in, second wise, and those blade guards just statistically maybe been left on one.
They should have been dead.
I don't know if they would have been dead, but at least 3 shouldn't have been surviving, which is a lot of attacks in return. Maybe 1 should have attacked back. That meant that maybe Drazar would have still survived, and the Archon with the Djin blade would have survived, and that would have completely changed.
The Archon died to the Chaplain at the end of the day.
Did he?
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
But I did manage to clear off like almost all your Incubi.
Yes.
So that was huge. It was pretty big.
It was huge. And then that turn, losing the Djin blade Archon, losing a unit of Incubi, losing Drazar as well was like a big loss for me.
It probably stunned a bit.
It's stunned. Yeah. And then I couldn't get away from your shooting, like 3 Redemptors, a lot of shooting, which I couldn't really do much against.
I mean, you potatoed one of them. Yeah, but it's not enough. Like there's still 2 of them that were like.
And even if you potato them, with the rerolls they get and stuff, even with their hitting on 5s, there's so much shooting coming out. Yeah. And when you're talking about Incubi that hit like a truck but die like
really easily,
that's the small arms fire that just takes them off. So I think it was just down to that turn 2.
Yeah.
Turn 2?
Turn 1.
Turn 2. No, turn 2. Turn 2. Nothing happened.
Yeah, turn 1. Yeah, so that's why I'm calling it turn 1.
We both hit in turn 1. So yeah, interesting. I've really enjoyed it anyway. We've seen how good the Black Templars are in combat. Those shenanigans, those upgrades on those certain units, really, really good. Redemptors, still really good, even with the 10 points increase.
I mean, we were laughing actually about the 10-point increase. I don't think they needed it.
They don't need it, but you can see that it's not like, I'm not using Redemptors anymore.
No. I mean, I still think for 185 points, or 195 technically now with their upgrades, they're still worth every single point you spend. I've taken out 1 Vanguard bet, and my list is staying the same, right? Like, nothing else has changed.
Definitely.
I always say it, like, if I was to pick an MVP this game, it's all 3 Redemptors.
Yes.
They're just existing, basically.
Really good. And let's talk a bit about the mission.
Oh, okay.
Really interesting. Look, I think we touched base at the beginning. Very happy with the missions. It gives a bit more. It spices up the missions a bit more between the 4, 8, 12 instead of 5, 10, 15, which a lot of people just float away with the points. That extra primary incorporated in it, especially with this one, the change of how the objectives are placed on this mission as well. Like, I've really enjoyed it.
I've loved it. Like we've been talking all game long because at the end of the day, like, nobody really likes hold 2 or 3 missions. No. But this mission feels really fun.
Yes.
Because that whole thing of having to go into your enemy territory to incentivize you to get more points is basically like essentially encompasses what 9th edition is. It's basically all about getting up close, being in your opponent's side of the board, and really fighting for objectives. So I think they've done a really good job with this mission in particular, in basically like putting that across, essentially.
Really good, and I've enjoyed it very, very much. And it's a mission that's going to be really hard to score high, because we've ended up like 67, 42, and there's been a lot happening, and we've gone into turn 4 as well. So it's good to see this mission maybe incorporated into events and stuff, where it's going to make players have to fight for those high points. And at the same time, it's really good because we're seeing a lot of like previews of Tau and how good they are in shooting. Fine, shoot away, but you're not scoring the points for those important objectives. So, yeah, interesting. I don't think Shaggy would be very happy playing Astra Militarum with this mission, but all in all, we've played a couple of missions already and we're enjoying it very much.
I want to test out the rest of them because there's a new sweep and clear deployment one.
There is.
Called Conversion, I think it's called.
I think there's all of them are in the middle, aren't they?
Yeah, but I love the look of that one because I think that's one of the few new ones where you can lose victory points for the certain like specific secondary primary thing. So that's a really cool little mechanic that I want to try out at some point as well. Just to see how that works.
Love that. And it's 5 objectives and they're all in the middle, so you're just patching out. Again, when you're going into shooty armies like Tau, I don't think it's going to be the best for them. So it's scary what we're hearing about Tau. It's scary what we're seeing about Eldar.
I mean, I'm more worried about the Craft World's leaks that have been out.
I know.
So that does not look fun.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you very soon in the next Battle Reports, coming very soon.